guys! Hello, hello, hello! So sorry for being a tad bit late. I would like to thank you guys so much for your patience. I'll tell you what happened, even though it's not that, like, big. I'll tell you what happened. I said before that when it comes to, like, streaming, you know that, like, stuff happens, so you're just like, what the hell? So several minutes before I was supposed to stream, I checked out what I was about to show you guys, and then I was like, I don't think it's worth it. So I had to remove some stuff, add some stuff. I didn't even have time to like really understand like what the heck is going on. I'm just going to trust what you guys mention me in, what you guys tag me in. Before we continue, I want to give more of like a formal hello. I hope that you all are doing well. I hope that your family is well. I hope that your loved ones are well. Everything that has breath in your life that you care about, I hope that they are all doing well. All right. Also, I would love to please ask. I would love to ask you all to like this stream. Continue to talk to me in the chat because that's why I stream. I want to talk to you guys. I'm obsessed with you. I'm just kidding. I want to say obsessed. Don't think I'm a lunatic, but I love talking to you guys. Like genuinely, I really do. So continue to talk to me in the chat. Be sure to share this stream as well, and also please, because you can subscribe and not click the bell. Please click the bell so that you know every time I'm streaming, every time I post, every time. I don't even know if like when I comment, what do you call it? Like I do a post, a written post, you guys end up seeing it. Please click the bell. I am very communicative. If something is not going my way, I'm going to let you guys know. I'm going to write a message. I will let you guys know. Yes. If something is not going right, if I'm sick, I dang near fell to the floor because I was trying to prepare myself and my vanity chair, you know, it has like these, you know when you hit your toe on the corner of the table, the top of my vanity chair has like these pointy things. So I was stepping back because I was feeling myself. I was dancing to the music. And then I hit my knee. And it hurt. It hurt. And I was like, no. I need to endure this. I need to keep moving forward. I need to keep going. So that's what happened. Also, yesterday I want to apologize for the lag that happened in the beginning of the stream. I was so mad when I was trying to clip parts of my stream for highlights. I was super pissed. I'm so sorry about that. The main reason why it's happening here and there is because I changed the latency to low latency. If you are not familiar with what latency is, it means basically like the seconds between like when you see me, for example, doing this and then when you actually end up seeing me doing it. Latency is like a delay. So if you have normal latency, it's terrible if you want to talk to your people because your people are going to be like 30, 45 seconds behind. If you put low latency, it will go down significantly to, I think, like 10 to 20 seconds. And then if you do ultra low, it's going to be like 10, 5 seconds, I think. So obviously ultra low is the best, but it won't be good because a number of you are going to see me buffering. Even though my camera may be fine, I'm not lagging where I am. For you, wherever you are, it may lag significantly. It may buffer significantly. I don't want to deal with that. Even though ultra low is best. I talk to y'all, but I can't do that. So please click the bell so that you guys can see when I update you on what's going on. And also, I have to say this again, be comfortable with tagging me in posts. Continue to tag me in posts. Continue to recommend YouTube channels to me, YouTube videos. I'll check it out. And then if I'm messing with it, I'll bring it onto my channel. All right, bien-aimé. I forgot to grab water. My people. So, y'all saw the pinned comment. If you are not familiar with what I do that for, it's just to let you guys know like what we're talking about, because it's embarrassing on my end to just be rambling and I'm screaming, I'm like, ah! And then someone is like, what the heck is going on? Oh no. So I have the pinned comment up there. The first thing that we are going to be talking about is content creation advice. All right. So this is why we're here. I went through my DMs last night, and I want to start off by saying thank you guys all so much for your messages. Thank you for being so kind, and you guys really do help me to keep going. Whatever, Anisu. I forgot. Sorry. Y'all help me to keep going. So I also want you to know that I read every single DM. Every single one. If you sent me a message, I saw it. So thank you for sending me your messages. What was I gonna say? Oh, and don't be afraid of me. But to be honest with you, I don't just read your DMs. I also go on your page. So sometimes when you guys comment something, I'm looking at you, I'm like, oh, in my mind, I'm like, oh, I know what this person looks like. I do that. And I'm going to keep doing it until I can't no more. Like, it's a lot of people. To me, it's not really too much. Like, I don't think so. I'm going to keep looking at y'all. I want to know what y'all look like. You think I'm lying? No, seriously. I'm so serious. I stalk y'all. Honestly, your profile picture is from the nose up. So I don't know what you fully look like. And you want to say that I'm cap. I know, like, a bit what you look like. So yeah, people, thank you for your messages. So, yeah. Last night, I came across a DM from a lovely viewer, and I think I know who it is. I believe she was a part of yesterday's live. So, hey, I saw your message. I'm a weirdo. I had to make sure everything matched up. So I remember you mentioned that you have a son. So I went to your Instagram. I saw you and your beautiful baby boy, and I was like, yes, it's her. I hope you're doing well. And thank you for breaking out of that silent shell. I loved talking to you yesterday. You were super active in the chat yesterday. Thank you. Yeah. See? Anisu said it's true. Yup. Jenny, your profile picture, I think it's different on TikTok unless you made them all the same. But, girl, I'm used to seeing you as well. So, yeah. I stalked you too, girl. So, yes. This lovely mama asked me for content creation advice. And, as always, I am happy to answer this. By the way, I love giving advice. So, if you want to receive advice from me, if you find me honorable enough to help, send me a message and I will definitely help, okay? So the DM in a nutshell says that she is starting her content era. She wants to know if I have any tips. How did I start? What do I use to edit and make videos? When I give advice, I like to be intricate. So if you also would like to start doing content creation, listen up. Grab a pencil, a pen, and, type it up, Yeah, so let's get started. If I were to start this whole thing over, I would first figure out myself. Not trying to be corny, but I would figure out myself. Okay, so let's start off with me as a person. Do I like talking, or do I prefer to not talk as much? Because there are content creators that talk a lot, like me. I always talk in my videos. But then you have other creators that just prefer to say some things here and there, but like not really talk. So how are you with that? Where do you see yourself? Okay. Then I would talk about what interests me. Do I like to go out? Do I like to play video games? Do I like to cook? What do you like to do? It's almost the same thing as what is your niche? Once again, you may see some lagging here and there. Honestly, I would rather deal with this than to deal with normal latency where you guys are like almost a minute behind what I'm doing. Nah, I don't like that. So pardon the lag. Next is the content itself, more specifically the camera. Okay? Before I get into that, I forgot one more thing. Sometimes content creators, and it happened to me multiple times, sometimes content creators get famous off of something like a cooking video, but then those content creators become miserable because they don't actually want to do cooking content. It was just one video. You know what I mean? There are some creators, they are like, okay, you know, I became famous off of this, so let me just continue to do the content, but they're miserable. So no. What do you like to do? Do your content based off of that. You want to be known because of what you love to show to the world. It's like a business. When you're selling services, you're selling a product, you have to be passionate about it. If you don't give a damn about it, what's the point? You're miserable. So yes. So the content, the camera. Do you prefer polished content or do you prefer streaming? Do you just like posting pictures? You can do all three if you want. Like I've done it before. But currently, I prefer to stream. Clearly. So let me explain the difference between polished content and streaming. And then I'm going to explain why I chose streaming. So polished content is basically like where you have your camera set up, you have your lights, you have your microphone, and then you're like, okay, what's up guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is so-and-so and blah, 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 blah. And you have your cuts, obviously. You can do type of content, polished content where you're talking about something, like you're in front of your script and you're speaking to the camera. That's polished content. Polished content can also be your vlogging. Hey guys, come with me to da-da-da-da. That's also polished content. Oh, let me show you guys what I'm cooking. That's also polished content. That's if you are editing. Okay? Streaming is just when you go live. Everything is raw. Of course, there are people that do scripts while they're streaming. That's fine. It doesn't, but it's still not polished content. Polished content is like, what's up guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel and blah, 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 blah. Streaming is streaming. Streaming, you're live. You're live. If you make a mistake, you're live. If you do something on accident, you're live. At least with polished content, you can edit it out. So that's the major difference. The reason why I prefer streaming is because I can't stand polished content. I can't stand to be sitting here. You guys can look at my older videos on YouTube. It used to stress me out. If I could show you the unedited version of some of my content, you guys would be like, Natalie, what? Yeah, it used to stress me out, bro. Being here, and I used to have like the microphone in my face, like, hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is... Forgot my name. Okay. Hey guys, why did I clap? That was literally me. Hey, okay, don't clap. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Natalie, and today I'm going to be talking about A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Why am I moving my head so much? That was me. I hated it. So I'm pretty sure the last polished video I have ever done was something about Instagram threads. I forgot the title. That was the last thing I've ever done. Never went back. Not here for it. No. Even if I were to do a polished content, I've seen some creators where they would have their streaming platform and over here it would say go live or just record. Some people just press record. They talk just like how I'm talking, acting like they're live, but they're not. And then if needed be, they'll edit some things here and there, but usually it's just in one take. That's streaming. And then pictures are just pictures. Pictures are just pictures. Do you prefer to just post pictures? If you want to post pictures, then Instagram and Pinterest are your best friend. If you don't know already, Pinterest does pay for you to post certain content. That's if your content is engaging, people want to buy what you're selling with those pictures. Depends. Okay, so now we're talking about content ideas. If you are looking towards becoming a successful content creator, like you want to be known, right? You need to be organized. You need to write down your ideas and be organized. I use Notion, Notion, for my content. I write down my ideas and then I plan out what day I am going to film those ideas. So for example, if I say, I want to film a get ready with me video, right? And today is March 1st. Was it Saturday? I want to film a get ready with me video. It's Saturday. So I will write down the idea today, but then I will set the date to March 5th. That's the day of filming. So March 5th, I am going to film this video. And then you have to schedule it. What day are you going to post the video? Okay, I am going to post it on March 7th. You set the scheduled date, and March 7th, that video needs to be posted. And you have to stand by it. It will help you to be organized. Organization is very, 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 very important. Also, every time you have an idea, please write it down. I already said that, but write it down. Don't be like, oh, I think I want to do this video, and then you go cook. No. Write it down, because you will forget. I am actually funny. I think I'm I make myself kiki a little bit. I am a little funny. But there are so many ideas that were actually comedic that I forgot because I was distracted. If you have an idea, write it down immediately. If it's really that deep, like, not even if it's really that deep, it is that deep, because we want to be good when we do content creation. Record yourself talking. So I was doing this and then do that. Do what you gotta do, but make sure it's written down somewhere. Make sure it's recorded somewhere, because like I said, you will most likely forget. Okay? Please write everything down. I'm sick of voice cracking. Write everything down. Okay, next. I also want you to analyze where you see yourself with content creation. Do you want to be famous off of it? Do you just want to make content for fun? Both are great. They're great. But if you have no intentions of being well known over it and being successful from it, then I would not post often. However, if you really want to thrive with content creation, then post often. Like, yeah, do the opposite. Post often. Despite you doing the laid back method where you don't really post as much, you're just doing it for fun, I don't really see the point in posting then. You can make the videos like unlisted, or you can share it with your friends. That's what I would have done if I'm not serious. I would just share it with my friends. But if you must make it public, then okay, be public. Don't do it often. But if you choose that method, you may still become famous and successful off of it. So please prepare yourself for that, okay? When you blow up, do not change the formula, but be willing to adapt. Adaptability is very, very important. So what I mean by do not change the formula, it's like if you're doing your polished content, you're enjoying doing your polished content, and you have a certain style, right? Such as you write down your stuff and you're reading off of it, and it comes out very like people are just really engaged, okay? People enjoy what you're talking about, like the topics you share, your niche, right? And people enjoy that. Do not change the winning team. But when I say be willing to adapt, I'm basically saying, for example, if people are commenting, because it happens to me too, and I embrace that. It helps me a lot. When you have supporters telling you, hey, I would like for you to go live sometime because I just want to like talk to you. This is for a creator that wants to engage with people, like, oh, go ahead and read the comments. You could try going live here and there. It doesn't have to be often. You don't have to become a streamer, but it can be here and there. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm here to talk to you guys. What's up? Let me give you advice. That's adapting. You're not changing the formula. You didn't switch your sauce. You're simply just adding something to your content. Don't be afraid of experimenting. If you're used to doing content one way, don't abandon that one way. Just don't be afraid to add some seasoning and see if your viewers enjoy the taste. If they're not liking it, or you have new people coming in and they're like, I think I prefer the one way. Okay, cool. Don't be afraid to ask for feedback. Don't be afraid to ask for feedback. When plants grow, their looks change as they grow, but they're still the same freaking plant. You know what I mean? So yes, that's what I mean. Always be open to adaptability. All right. Next, it's very important that you respond to your supporters. But you need to ignore the hate comments. Respond to your supporters, ignore the hate comments. It doesn't make sense. You have people that love you, they love your content, and or even like DMs. I don't respond to DMs personally, but I always respond publicly. Always respond to the people that really, really adore you. They love your content. They enjoy what you're doing. But yeah, hate comments, no. Speaking of hate comments, please ignore them. Not only I'm saying please ignore, I'm talking about when people are stitching your video. Let's say you said something controversial. People want to put in their think pieces. If people are coming for you, if people are stitching your video, don't respond. Because what are you responding for? I used to have that problem. It's digital footprint. I'm not going to sit here and act like I never did it. I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I've done it. People said, I used to go back and forth, especially with my people, Congolese people, because I said things that were controversial. They wanted to fight me. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. But I'm going to go back and forth with you because to me, you sound crazy. And I guess to you, I sound crazy. That's what my mindset was during that time. I have been delivered. God is really working in my life. So I don't go back and forth with people like that no more. But back then, I used to have time. You don't have time. Even if you do have the time, don't have it because you're going to look silly. Now that I think about it, it's been a year. I felt low-key silly, even though some people were eating with their comments. I was also eating, but even though I was eating, I didn't like it. I didn't have peace. Why am I going back and forth with you people? You are my people. I don't want to keep going with you. I don't want to, no. I want to love you. I want to love you. Let's spread love, not hate. I don't hate you. You can talk about, you can insult me all you want. I'm not going to insult you. And we'll leave it at that. So don't go back and forth with your haters. Just respond to the people that genuinely support you, okay? Lastly, believe in yourself. I know it sounds corny, but it's very spiritual. Believe in yourself. If you believe that you will make it, then guess what's going to happen? You're going to make it. And please, because we talked about this before, and some black people felt some type of way. And I'm like, you see, this is why your success will be hindered, because you think the way you think. That's just me being honest. Not too long ago, I said that it's irritating and it's embarrassing to watch when black women are comparing themselves to white women, comparing their success to white people's success, saying, I will never reach the same level that Alex Earl has or Charlie D'Amelio has because I am simply a black girl. I will never be on top. I will never. It's not fair that TikTok favors white people. With y'all, everything is about race. Once again, look at Beyonce. Look at Whitney Houston. If you want to leave music out of it, you want to talk about TikTok only, look at Gabi, the guy that does this. Look at him. And you want to say you're talking about, but I'm a black woman. I would never be as successful. This fake, nonsensical victim mentality. You're not a victim. Get over it. If you're going to keep complaining, I promise you, you will not get anywhere. You won't even move a centimeter the way that you keep talking. My mindset is I'm going to make it. Somebody asked me, what do you mean you're going to make it? That is between me and God. But one thing I know for a fact is that I'm not a victim. Okay, so, sorry, that made me so mad. I'm losing my train of thought here and there. But exactly. It's this victim mentality that these people have. I don't know what your problem is. And it's the same people that don't even do content. You don't do content. You work at a regular 9-to-5 job. There's nothing wrong with a 9-to-5 job. You're doing amazing. I believe in you, and I believe that you're going to continue to do great in whatever you choose to do, whatever you want to do to make your money. Fine. That is your business. But you're not even doing content. So why are you talking about something that has nothing to do with you? I don't understand. Even if you do content creation as a black woman, you already failed. If you believe that you will not make it far, you already failed. Please understand that. Once again, I'm going to say it again. If you believe that you are not going to reach the top, you have already failed. If you believe you are not going to be successful, you have already failed. Keep your life the way it is then. Since you just want to keep complaining. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be mean, but I feel like with these types of conversations, we need to talk straight. We need to have an honest dialogue. I'm not here for it. I'm sick of this fake victim mentality. You want people to pity you. You want people to feel sorry for you. I don't understand. So I'm not going to move like you. I'm not going to think like you. Whatever God has for me, it's for me. And if you want to leave God out of it because you're not a Christian, you have to believe that you will make it. Whichever direction you want to go, you have to be delusional. There's nothing wrong with being delusional. There's nothing wrong with being delusional. Some of the most successful people were insulted. We're told, you're not going to make it. What is your problem? Do you know how you are? They literally called Albert Einstein an idiot. They call him the R word. They said you are a literal R word, but now you got shows like Little Einsteins. You got people that are saying, oh, I'm such an Einstein. But back then, people looked at him like he was an idiot. So I really want black women to really sit down and ask themselves. And the reason I have to mention this example too is because the person that asked me for content creation advice is a black woman, which I think we're like the same shade. I don't want you to think that you are limited, because you are not at all. The people that have the most Grammys are black people. One of the most followed creators on TikTok, a black person. I don't even know if there are more black people. Please let me know. Is it also Jason Derulo? I'm not even sure. But there's a black person there. Focus on the people, the black people, especially because, colorism on top of that. There are people that keep saying Kelly Rowland will never be as big as Beyonce because of the color of her skin. You don't know that. You don't know that. Oh my goodness. Was Whitney Houston a light-skinned woman? Like, y'all be saying anything. Like, I'm trying so hard not to laugh. Y'all be saying anything. Is Whitney Houston a light-skinned woman? But do you see her success? How successful she became? You want to sit here and talking about I will never be as big as Beyonce because of the shade of my skin color. Cause I'm dark skinned. How do you look and how do you sound? Because if I say it nicely, oh, darling, it's okay. No, don't worry. No, you're not going to listen to me. So I have to yell. Wake up. It's all fake. You're not a victim. Get over it. It's either you're going to go for it or you're going to be quiet. Do one or the other. Stop complaining. It's not going to take you anywhere. You have no proof on top of that. TikTok only favors white people. So who's Hubby? The world only favors white people. Who are all the... Was Michael Jackson a white man? People talk about on TikTok all the time that he had the most aura. He had the most people in his audience or whatever, something like that. His aura is unmatched. You would never see another Michael Jackson. What skin color was he? Was he even a light-skinned man? Because you want to bring colorism into it. Was he a light-skinned man? Michael Jackson was not light. So, when it comes to success, leave your race out of it. Please. Leave it out. Race is not a factor. Race has nothing to do with your success. Leave it out. Literally pissed me off. But that's basically it, y'all. For this lovely woman that sent me this question, for everyone else that also needs advice, I hope that my advice helped. I was low-key a mess. I was low-key all over the place because there's just so much going on that I cannot wait to get into. I was already like irritated before I came on here. I cannot be fake with y'all. I smiled like, hey guys. No, I'm letting you know right now that I'm a mess. This is the beauty of streaming. But I hope that you are content with the advice that I gave. Let me breathe, child. If you got something you want to say in the chat, please go ahead and type. I will read. All I got, yeah, victim mentality, yeah. Leave race out of it. That's where you lose me. I'm a victim. Oh, because I'm black, because I'm dark skinned. Shut up! Shut up! You don't want to know the truth. You don't want to accept the truth. Why do you like being a victim? That's what I don't understand. Why do you want to be a victim? Why would you want to be a victim? There's a whole other conversation about this. Why do you like being oppressed? There was somebody that said that, and I need to look more into it. So it's not like my words. There was another video of a black girl that said it. What is it with black people that like being oppressed? They like, I understand the victim thing. That's one I can speak on that. The oppressed thing, that's a very strong question. I need to find that TikTok again. Low self-esteem. Yeah, some people are just choosing to have low self-esteem. You're not going to get anywhere. And that's the truth. I'm not going to hold your hand. I will treat you the way LeVar treats his sons. I'm not going to hold your hand at all. You want to be successful? Have a backbone. Be tough. Accept criticism. No, I'm really going to find that TikTok of that girl that said, why do some black people like to be oppressed? I don't think I finished the video. Lisa! You're not gonna believe me, girl. I thought of you literally last night. I was like, where's Lisa? I almost went live on TikTok so that I could see you, so that I could find you, right? And be like, girl, I don't go live on TikTok no more. You need to come here. It's you, right, Lisa? Is it you? Or is it someone else? If it's someone else, that's so awkward. I'm so sorry. If it's not you, thank you for being here. I love you dearly. Streaming sucks sometimes, but I wouldn't want it any other way. Okay. It is you! Hey, girl! I'm so happy you're here. Like, seriously. I thought about all of y'all. All of y'all. This is why I keep telling y'all, don't be a silent watcher. I'm gonna keep doing my best to remember y'all until I can't no more. What's Anisu, right? I also thought about you too yesterday when I was trying to plan for today's stream. I was like, Anisu, hold on. That man is always late. Like, he's always late to my stream, bro. Like, where is he? Like, what's going on? And I was really thinking about, like, God, why is he, like, he'd be like an hour late, an hour 30 minutes late. But then, you know what? At this point, I'm going to do what you do. Yeah. Because I was pissed. I felt some type of way. I'm like, why does Anisu turn up late? I literally told him I have a new schedule. And then today, you were the first person to come on the stream. See, the Lord answers prayers. I be looking for y'all. White Cliff, thank you for being here. Is that the Kenyan flag? All right. So let's move on, for real. This one says, why don't you go live on TikTok no more? Because, girl, YouTube is so much more fun. It's so much more fun. There's so much to do. I can show y'all videos. I can respond to stuff. On TikTok, I just got to depend on my words. And I don't like that. If I knew that you could stream, like just like what you do on TikTok, but on YouTube, I would have done this a long time ago. Because I've always loved going live. So that's what's going on. Hopefully, more people will follow me here. Thank you, Survivor. Thank you so much. Okay, so this one says, when your hubby works with females, and I don't like how this sounds. So we are going to check it out. Hold on, which one is it? I don't have it. It's not on my roster. Okay, so I'm just going to explain it. This segment is going to be super short, I think, because I don't have the video in front of me. This woman is saying that her husband's birthday happened. It came. And some of his coworkers posted him on their Instagram stories. And one of the posts says, you know what? No, I'm not doing this. No. You don't let stuff like this stop y'all, okay? Stuff happens. You may see lag. So hold on, I'm gonna find the TikTok. I don't care. Give me a second. Because somebody said, just show us the TikTok. So I know that you guys don't like to depend on my word. That's fine. See? Someone said true. I have it somewhere. Is it this one? Okay, it's this one. Okay, I found it. It's here, it's here. Alright, let me show you. I'm gonna find it. This one? Okay. Look, look, look. Let me put the volume up.
I don't know what to think. It's my husband's birthday today. He's a nurse and he works with a lot of girl nurses. And these are 2 birthday shout outs they gave him on Instagram. Let me know what you think.
First of all, I wouldn't bring this to the internet. I would have been irritated. But let's check it out.
I don't know what to think.
I'm gonna zoom in. Happy birthday to the one who keeps my booty in check. First ER friend, break buddy, work hubby. Oh! Okay. Yeah, I don't play that. I don't understand people that take pride in being someone's work wife or work husband and outside of work they actually are married. Oh, no. Work hubby? I didn't even like the other words anyway, but work hubby, yeah, you got it. Locker buddy, Papa Smurf. Love you, homie. I don't understand some of you people that also find me insecure, people like me insecure, for not liking those types of terms. Work hubby? And why do they have so many selfies together? I don't like that either. Maybe the selfies are not like awful, but I don't like the work hubby thing. What's the next one? Okay. This one says, it's our favorite I must be illiterate. Is he married to this woman?
It's my husband's birthday today.
That's her husband. And what does it say? It's our favorite Zaddy Al's birthday today. Zaddy. This may be unpopular, but I blame the husband. I blame the husband because how did he allow these women to be comfortable enough to say stuff like that? Maybe this isn't anything new. I need the full story. I don't think this is anything new between them at all. The husband is suspicious. How can you be comfortable with that? Another woman calling you Zaddy? Let me see the comments. Why don't we just get his side of his? Okay, I want to know his side, but you're saying LOL. I'm taking it as in like you don't think it's that deep. This is really inappropriate. Let me see this reply. Why don't we just respect the boundaries of a marriage and stop enabling bad behavior, especially in healthcare? And I can say that after 20 years in the hospital. Period. Can we see your IG post for him? Why does that matter? Okay. In the middle photo, it seems that they're at a game. Were you there? Ain't no way my husband is going to a game with some chick. Period. Boundaries. Oh, hell nah, girl. Where did they take a picture with matching shirts? Matching clothes? Unfortunately, this is your man's fault. I agree. Work, hubby? Hell no. He allowed it and he's proud of it because he reposted it. Oh, he reposted it. I didn't even notice. I would never feel comfortable dedicating a post like that to a married man. People have no respect anymore. Read a couple more. Our favorite zaddy is actually crazy work. I don't like the work, hubby. Yep. For those of you that are here for the first time, thank you so much for being here. I hope you stay. If not, it's okay. I can't force you. But thank you so much for being here. Did you just call me your wife, Enoch? That is a threat. This is why, you know, when I read DMs, right? Let me talk to y'all. Forget this. I'm done with this segment because we're moving on to Simone Biles. I don't know how many times I need to tell you men to please stop sending messages like that because I find it threatening. I find it offensive. And you don't respect my father. You can't be claiming me like this. I am an African woman. You cannot be claiming me like this. There was someone that came online before and said that they were engaged to me. You can't be doing stuff like that. Like, I'm begging. Oh my gosh, please stop. I find it to be threatening, offensive. No. Let's move on to Simone Biles, please. As far as this thing here, it's the husband's fault. For sure. It's definitely the husband's fault. He needs to set boundaries with these people. Now I wonder what they do outside of these posts. These are just posts, but what are they actually doing in the workplace when there are no cameras? That's what I want to know. Now I want to talk about Simone Biles. Listen, this woman turned off her comments on TikTok and people are bullying this woman. Not bullying, but they're like harassing her saying, turn your comments on. Okay? Let me tell you right now, I stand behind her because y'all won't shut up about the interview with her husband. Y'all felt some type of way. I felt some type of way. I remember like some stuff here and there. And I was like at first I was irritated, like, why would he say that, right? But then she chose to forgive him. That's if she had a problem with it after the interview. She chose to forgive him, but people are still not over it. She posted a picture of her with, a picture with her husband, Jonathan. Her husband's name is Jonathan. The metal, he bit into it or something like that. I think that's the picture. And people were like, take the metal off, Mr. Biles, and blah, 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 blah. Like, get over it. But first, I want to show you where this all started. The actual interview that caused people to come for the husband. And let's look at it. You might have to turn your volume up because for some reason on TikTok, the volume goes down significantly. I don't know how to fix that. So, I'm sorry. Let me see. Yeah, here's all the way up.
Pull Simone Biles.
Yeah, man.
How in the hell did you pull Simone Biles?
Yeah, man. It's really how she pulled me, man.
Yeah, so she really booked you.
She did, though.
Is what you said.
She pops up, and I'm like, let me see what this is. Gymnastics. I ain't never, I never really paid attention to gymnastics, so I didn't know who she was at the time, but like the first thing that I saw was that she just had a bunch of followers. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, she got to be good. I promise you, when she won the Olympics, I was in college, and we didn't have NBC, we didn't have Olympic channels, and we're in camp. Late July, early August, so I'm not paying attention to, You know, so I never would have had a moment to where I would have watched. We couldn't do much as COVID happened, everything was shut down, so.
Okay. Papa Jonathan. I like to, read the room. If I'm talking about something and the interviewers are looking at me kind of funny, I'd stop talking. Let's finish.
So she came through down to Houston. She lived in the suburbs, so she had to drive about 45 minutes to me. Then the rest is history, man. So
you was really the catch in.
I always say the men that catch.
How in the
Well, this is awkward. I don't remember it being this bad. I remember I felt some type of way when I first saw it, but I got over it just like Mama Simone did. You know what I mean? So watching it again after it's been, I don't know, a year, I didn't know it was this bad. Papa Jonathan, why would you say that? Men are always the catch. Oh. Okay. I feel like what I'm about to say still stands, but this is kind of awkward. You think that he said it in a comedic way? You think it was a humorous comment? Either way, I didn't know it was this bad. But this is awkward. I would have been so pissed. Ooh. I do want to say, though, to women, I don't know their love story as in like who approached who, none of that. But girly pops, this is exactly why I always say, do not shoot your shot towards men. Please. Because men won't forget that. I promise you they're not going to forget that. They won't. And sometimes these men be so quick to share that story. How did you two meet? Get out of my way. I'm going to share the story. So she hit me up. Like, please. Don't shoot your shot towards men. You are the catch. Okay? There is a particular individual that's going to go against me, a red pill content creator. We will get to him later on in this stream. But this is how I feel, right? So, what's going on is that people are harassing this woman saying, Simone, turn your comments back on after everything. Because it's not even just the interview, y'all. After that interview, I told you guys about the medal picture. People were like, take off the medal, Mr. Biles. They pretend like they don't know his name. You know for a fact you know what his name is. His name is Jonathan. Is it Jonathan Owens? I'm pretty sure it's Jonathan Owens. You know his name. You just want to be annoying. Okay? Then there's this trend. There is this trend where they say, this is my emergency contact. That trend, right? And Simone got onto the trend. She showed her husband being goofy or whatever. I genuinely thought it was a cute video. I thought it was a cute video. I thought it was adorable. Like, yes, he's funny and he's goofy. Ooh. Na, 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 na. I thought it was cute. I didn't laugh, but I thought it was a cute video because what is there to laugh at? It's adorable. But then I see the comments because I was one of the first people to see the video. I see the comments and they're like, Simone, girl, please. Like, people were so mean. They were like, girl, please. Girl, you know we didn't forget. Girl, you took that video all in one day because it's supposed to be like different scenes and different times of the husband or the wife being goofy. They're like, girl, you filmed this all in the same day. You guys were out at a park or something and then you just decided to take several moments of that same day. People were trolling. So, shortly after, Mama Simone turned her comments off. And not just on that video, but she turned off her comments on like 5 to 10 more videos on her page. People are harassing this woman. Simone, turn your comments back on. After all the trolling that you people have done, what's not clicking to y'all? You guys are freaks. You guys are weirdos. You guys are annoying. I don't like what Papa Jonathan said about his wife. I don't like how he was speaking that way. I don't agree with him. He was saying that men are the catch. I don't agree with him. But that woman chose to forgive her husband. That is if she had a problem with it. If she didn't have a problem with it, what is your problem? That's not your husband. I don't understand. You guys want her to turn on her comments for what? So that you guys can entertain yourselves by reading the comments that are disrespecting her husband? Are you well? Like, be so for real. Y'all want her to turn her comments on so that you guys can further harass her. Y'all are weird and childish for that. You know what you're doing. You want her to turn them on because you find entertainment in people attacking her husband. That is her husband. In my opinion, she's a real wife. Because I would have done the same thing. I chose to stick with my man. And it's not even, you guys, they're married. It's not like some little boyfriend-girlfriend thing. They're married. This is why I be telling people, keep people out of your relationship, especially the internet. It's one thing if it's your loved ones that are in your marriage, but it's a whole nother thing. It's a whole nother ball game. It's a whole nother level of stress when the internet is involved in your marriage. It's the worst thing ever. Remember Jessica the prankster? I've seen her videos since, what is it? Was it 2016? When Instagram was at its prime? When Instagram used to actually be entertaining? 2016. Jessica prankster had a situation with her man recently. I don't know if it was a year or so ago. They had a situation. It was public. I think her family was involved. Don't quote me on it. And then sometime later, they got back together. Not only they got back together, but her man ended up proposing to her, and now they are married. But guess what? People on the internet are refusing to get over everything that they went through. You guys, that is her husband now. Jessica, that is her husband. I don't know her man's name. I don't know. I'm sorry. But that's her husband. Same thing with Simone Biles. That is her husband. Here's another problem with you people. I started noticing a long time ago, especially when I was listening to Am I the AHole stories, listening to Reddit stories, I have learned that people be so quick to see mistakes happen in marriages and quickly tell those people to divorce. Like it's nothing. I noticed that. And that's demonic. That's weird. Because like I said, marriage is a whole nother ball game. The rest of the world bully us Americans because we don't last in marriages. We're at a 60% rate. I don't know if it has increased or decreased, but if it has increased, I won't be surprised. Because in America, it's like we're so quick to divorce. Did Jonathan Owens, what if I'm saying the name wrong? I'm going to take that risk because I want to talk. If Simone Biles' husband cheated on her, abused her, etc., then I understand, okay, they should get a divorce. I totally get that. If the husband is abusive in any way, shape, or form, it doesn't matter which direction. Abuse is abuse. I understand. But this man said something controversial about their love story, something that I would have never stood for. I would have been embarrassed if that were to be true, because the way I am as a woman, I don't believe in approaching men. But if that actually happened and he told the story, I would have been pissed. But that is my husband. You people will never get married, let alone last. And it's be kids that are saying it too. Kids on TikTok are telling grown people in marriages, oh, divorce him, girl. Oh, you should divorce him. You guys don't know nothing about being married. I don't understand. You guys would not last. Y'all don't know how to forgive. Y'all don't know how to work through things. Y'all don't know how to go through hell with your person. Y'all don't understand the beauty in making sacrifices for your spouse and vice versa. All y'all know is hearing about a situation in a marriage and your response is divorce. That's the problem with y'all. If that is your mindset, please don't waste your time. Don't waste the government's time. Don't waste any time. Don't ever get married. Because y'all like to move like marriage is the easiest journey. Like there's nothing to it. You and your spouse will go through things. Because marriage is a lifelong journey. It's a lifelong journey. You are dealing with life with a whole nother person. You can still teach children though. You can still educate children because children want to talk about marriage. I'm going to tell you something about marriage because you can take it with you for a very long time. My parents taught me about marriage from a very young age and they've been married for almost 30 years. That's why I know what I know now. So anyways, please don't ever get married if you're going to continue to have the mindset of divorce, divorce, divorce. So with marriage, of course, I have to be a forgiving person before I become a wife. And my future husband needs to have that heart as well because I will disappoint him and vice versa. We're going to disappoint each other. Only God never changes. Only God never disappoints. And that's the truth. Now, this isn't to say to be subservient and allow yourself to be blatantly disrespected. No, have a backbone, have some self-respect, have a personal list of things that you will not tolerate and stand on business, right? So back to Mama Simone. Her interview with her husband, I just said in the beginning, that was kind of awkward. I didn't know it was that bad. But in my opinion, it's not that deep because she forgave him. She moved on. Remember, they are married. I would have been pissed if my husband said in front of the world that he is the catch, he is the prize, or says something along those lines. But that is my husband. That's my husband, not some boyfriend. If it was some boyfriend, it would have been a whole nother story. It would be a whole nother thing. But my husband, that's something else. He would have had to make it up to me like no one's business. Oh my God, I would have been so mad. But divorce would not be an option. It's as simple as that. Divorce will not be an option. He didn't abuse me. He didn't cheat on me. Outside of his hiccup, this man is an amazing man. And that's most likely how Simone was thinking. This man is an amazing, God-fearing man. He supports me in whatever I do. He takes good care of me. He provides. He protects. He's everything for me. Right? So, I'm pissed. He shall make it up to me, but I forgive him. I love him, and we are going to move on. So with that being said, I support Mama Simone. I stand with her. So please, yes, Simone, keep your comments off. And please do not turn them back on. You need to choose peace. If you have people that are going to be making think pieces about you still, let them do that. They're not going to reach your level the way that they keep going. Get over it. They're not going to get over it. But you need to choose peace. If I were you, I would keep my comments off. I'm already successful. What do I need to have them on for? Lastly, all these people that are harassing you, I'm telling you, they are not your real supporters. Because if they really supported you, they would have moved on with you. They would have gotten over it with you. You forgive your husband. That's if you even had a problem with him. You forgive your husband, they will forgive with you. It didn't even look like you were offended because you were smiling. It didn't look like you were offended. So there was no forgiveness. Either way, your real supporters will understand the reason behind leaving your comments off. I support Simone Biles. I'm mature enough to understand why she turned them off. Simple. It's not that deep. Don't disrespect my husband. She's going to stand on business with y'all. Don't disrespect my husband. I'm going to leave the comments off. And if you want to take it as far as making stitches about me, making think pieces about me, you're a freak. Simple. Stand on business behind your husband. Not even just your man, your husband. I'm very happy that Mama Simone is not moving like she's gonna divorce that man. No, you don't divorce over anything. Marriage is no joke, y'all. It's no joke. Lots of forgiveness. Okay? So your supporters, not only they will understand, they will even DM you to show you how much they love you. And that's all I have to say about this whole Simone Biles situation. It's just really dumb to me. All right. I want to make sure we're on the same. All right. So this one says people can find darkskins unattractive. I agree. I'm a dark-skinned woman. And you guys see the title. If I'm not your type because I am dark-skinned, I don't care. I'm not going to look at you like you're a colorist. I think it's okay as long as you respect me. As long as you respect women that are not your type. You know, you people that say, I don't have a type. I'll date whoever I please. If you're attractive, you're attracted. Da, 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 da. You know what? May you go to heaven before me. You know what I mean? You're good on that. Like, you don't have a type. Lovely. But what I'm not gonna support is people getting mad at other people. Like, for example, if a black, like, I'm not gonna speak for all black people. This is generally how I feel. If I ever see a black man that says that he's into white women, I don't care. I said this for so long. I don't care. I never cared. I will never care. All I'm asking is respect your women. But I need you at the same time to understand why you low-key look suspicious when you say that you're only into white women. Because I be noticing too. I don't want to get too off track. We'll get to the TikTok. I be noticing. When I would see black men be like, I'm into white women, right? You're like, okay, cool. Like, whatever, right? But let me ask you, what do you love about white women? Like, why do you like white women? They'd be like, because black women are dirty and ghetto and they're... I had a conversation on a TikTok live before. If you like white girls, why? Why do you prefer white girls? You see how their reasoning has nothing to do with the white girls. They just say, because black women are... Black women don't listen. Black women don't know how to submit. Black women... Yeah, that's why you look suspicious. If you like your white women, you like your Hispanic women, go be with those women. Just leave us black women out of the chat. Because I'm telling you, like, for me, I can't speak for all black women. Some black women may feel some type of way about that. For me, I don't care. Just leave me out of it. So this is about people are allowed to find dark-skinned people unattractive. So let's look at that. Once again, you might have to turn the volume up. You might.
This seems to be an unpopular opinion, but just because a dark-skinned person gets rejected does not mean the person who rejected them is a colorist. I see this with women a lot. Well, I only see this with women, actually, but as soon as a dark-skinned woman gets rejected, y'all automatically just accuse the person of being a colorist. People are allowed to not be attracted to you as a dark-skinned person. Y'all be forgetting beauty is subjective. Like, people are allowed to not find you attractive. And y'all don't even be having any proof that it has anything to do with the fact that you're dark-skinned. Maybe they think you're ugly, bitch. You ever thought about that? And people will literally sit here and try to argue somebody down like, oh, she's not ugly though, she's pretty though, she's cute. Beauty is subjective. Wrap it up. Y'all giving the community a bad look.
Let me see the comments. Ooh, y'all are bold. Because you know people are sensitive these days. If you're sensitive, this is not the live for you. Please have a great day or evening wherever you are. Yeah. This one says... Then a lot of dark-skinned women will turn around and do the same thing to light-skinned men, but blatantly say it's because they're light-skinned. No shade. I love y'all, but that's not okay. No, don't be afraid. Don't be like, no shade. No. Speak on it. Speak on it. Have that bass. Speak on it. Bigger people, too, love to call someone fatphobic. They're just sensitive. It's so simple. I'm not attracted to bigger women. I'm not attracted to bigger men. It's not that deep. They love using that colorist word too loosely. Nobody has to like anybody. Coming from a dark-skinned woman, it's kind of like they're begging now. I will talk about that, dating as a dark-skinned woman, because many of you like to make it sound like it's extremely hard. No, it's not. They never take plain rejection either. Even if someone is colorist, they always got to dig and find out why they're being rejected. Like, move around. Why do you need an explanation? Exactly. Dark-skinned women really are appreciated, y'all. You're just not in the right environment. But I'll talk about that in a moment. It's a hot take, though. People will be sensitive. People love being victims nowadays. What did I just say? What did I just say? We're not going to say black people have this problem. They love to play victim. Many of them love to play victim. It's so upsetting. Do you know how many more successful black people we will have walking if they stop this fake victim mindset? By the way, you ever want to hire me for something? Leave my race out of it. Because I will feel insulted if you hired me because of the color of my skin. Oh, because you know black people used to be slaves. And before you want to say, because y'all love to say, they not like us. African Americans run a whole other... Listen, I'm not saying that we went through the same thing, because your guys' identities were literally stolen. Like, that's actually diabolical. Your identities were stolen. You were forced to create a whole new one in a whole other land that you were not supposed to be in. I acknowledge that, and it's very upsetting. I'm Congolese. The reason why my people speak French is because we were colonized. If I got the number, if I'm not mistaken, 13 million of my ancestors were killed by the Belgians, right? On top of that, a plethora of those Congolese ancestors are dead with their limbs missing. There are pictures. If you want to look at them yourself, I can't handle it. It will pierce me. But if you want to go look, a number of them, their hands are gone, their legs are gone, their arms are gone. A lot of them are dead with no limbs, no hands. But I'm not gonna sit here and be like, because of the Belgians or because of what my people went through, it's like I would never be at the same level as white people. I would never be superior. Huh? What do you need to be superior compared to white people for? We're in our own lane. We're in our own lane. Like, I don't understand. I'm tired of my people trying to be it's like you want to be a victim. You want people to talk about you. You want people to cry for you. You want people to make music about you. Stop it. I'm so sick of it. Just like what I said earlier, you have black women that are coming onto social media saying, I will never be as big as Alex Earl simply because I'm a black woman. Who told you that? Because you have that mindset, you're not going to make it. So sorry. You won't succeed. You failed. People don't want to accept the truth. One more time. As long as you have this mindset of, I will never be as big as this person because of the color of my skin. I will never be as big as Beyonce because I am a dark-skinned woman. You lost. You lost. Because my mindset also is, if it were to be true, because I don't believe that. If it were to be true that white people are superior and they're always going to dominate, whatever. I'm in my own lane. Whatever. The people that watch me and support me, I love them so much. I love them deeply. I love them. Because that's also how you become miserable. When you say, I have 5 million followers, but this white girl has 17 million followers. I would never be as big as her. What the hell is your problem? Have some gratitude. 5 million is a lot of people. Is a lot of people. Because you have to also take that into account too. You may not reach that level, but leave your race out of it. That's all I ask. Leave your race out of it. Leave the shade of your race out of it. I will never be as big as this girl because she is light-skinned and I'm dark-skinned. You sound silly. Was Michael Jackson a light-skinned man? Was Whitney Houston a light-skinned woman? That one really got me. People love being victim. No, we're gonna speak on black people love playing victim. A number of them love that game, and it doesn't make any sense. If you think that you're going to fail, you are going to fail. If you think that you're not going to succeed, you won't succeed. So I'm not going to hold your hand. I'm not going to sit here and like hold your buckets of tears. What are you crying about? You're crying about something that's not even real. You're a fake victim. You want to be a victim at this point, because why are you thinking like that? I don't understand. So this makes me say that I never care, because I am mature enough to understand that I will never be everyone's cup of tea. I'm a dark-skinned woman. I understand that. I will never be everyone's cup of tea. Do you think Beyonce is everyone's cup of tea? No. You could try to force everyone in this world to fall in love with Beyonce. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So let's redefine colorism. I'm going to tell you the definition again. Being a victim is low-key attention seeking. You know what? I'm afraid you cooked. I'm afraid you cooked. It is attention seeking. Because then after you complain, what do you think is going to happen? You think TikTok is going to be like, oh my God, I am. Let me tell you something though. Right? Let's say I were to have that fake victim mentality, right? And I said, I will never be successful because of the color of my skin. I would never be as big as Alex Earl, right? And TikTok sees that video and decides to blow me up because of what I said. I would feel offended. I would be offended. So basically, TikTok blew me up because they felt bad for me. Do you not understand how you sound? Because it sounds like you want that attention. So let's say social media blows you up. Yeah? They blow you up because they heard you complaining. They heard you say, I don't get enough attention. I want to be famous. I want to be as big as so and so and so, right? And then they say, okay, here you go, because you know what, you're right. Because of the color of your skin. So it had nothing to do with my creativity. It had nothing to do with what I offer. It had nothing to do with what type of nothing. It's just my race. Yeah, it's kind of like here, damn, type of thing. Like, oh, just come to the forefront because you're black. That's an insult. So stop complaining. Get over it. I'd rather have, like, me blowing up, I'd rather have it be organic than to blow up because I'm black. Listen to me. I'm tired of the fake victim mentality. The artists that have the most Grammys are black. They're black. And 2 of them are not light skins. Oh my God, it's like you guys don't want to listen to me. It's unbelievable. Naomi Campbell, for crying out loud. Naomi Campbell. Is she light? But do you see how big she is? How famous she is? You can recognize her from anywhere. Oh my God, Naomi Campbell. She's a dark-skinned woman. You guys be making up stuff out of your neck. And I'm going to call you out on it. The shame. I'm going to find that video. Serena Williams, is she light-skinned? Is Snoop Dogg light skin? Tupac was huge. Tupac. Was he light skinned? Do you understand where I'm going with this? Y'all be making up anything. Y'all are trying to find excuses out your neck. I will never be successful because I'm dark skinned. You're not a victim. I'm not trying to say that it's not wrong for someone to reject you simply, what do you call it? It's like not only they're not into dark skinned people, but they're like, oh, you're just too black for me. No, that's wrong. Because I saw that in a video during a Smash or Pass video. He was like, I'm rejecting her because she's too black. No. You can simply just say, I'm just not attracted to dark skinned people. Leave it at that. Just like I'm just not attracted to light skinned people. Leave it at that. But where you lose me is you're too light. Or that stereotype of you're light skinned, so I'm gonna assume that you're soft. I'm gonna assume that you're not really strong. You're not a man. Because, light skinned men are weak. That's where you lose me completely. Just stop at, I don't find you attractive because I'm just not into light skinned men. I'm not into light skinned women. Whatever. You don't have to be attracted to light skinned people. You don't have to be attracted to white people. You don't have to be attracted to Asians. You don't have to be attracted to Hispanics. It's not that deep. But I have to call y'all out. Y'all be saying anything. You have all these dark skinned people. If anything, Beyonce is one of the fewer light skins that made it. One of the fewer in the black community. Is Summer Walker light skinned? Hey, Oprah, one of the richest black people. Is she light? You guys continue to say anything, and I'm gonna call you out every single time. So let me continue. The colorism ideology is about believing that one is superior than the other because of the shade of their skin color within the same race. That's colorism. It's all about superior. Do you think that the women that you're into are superior compared to me? Because if that's the case, that's a problem. Even if that were to be the case, as a dark-skinned woman, I'm going to stay out of it. I don't care. It's wrong, but I'm not going to force you to change your mind. It's like, okay, you're dead wrong, but anyway, I'm going to look the other way. Because what the hell I got to argue with you for? You don't like me, and your reasoning is ridiculous. But someone said in the comments, you're weird if you ask for the reasoning. Oh, you rejected me. Why did you reject me? Oh, nah. Just walk away. Leave it alone. So if you reject me because you are not into dark-skinned women, I am not going to take it as you are a colorist. We're just using words loosely. Colorist, fatphobic, homophobic, narcissist. We're just using it so loosely because people are becoming more and more sensitive. Okay? You didn't say that light-skinned women are above me. You don't believe that light-skinned women are above me. You are simply saying that dark-skinned women are not your type. As a dark-skinned woman, that's fine. I don't care. I'm not even weird enough to ask you why you're rejecting me. I don't care. I don't care. And more dark-skinned women need to think like this. We shouldn't be caring. Because there are men all over the world. Once again, I'm not trying to downplay people rejecting dark-skinned people due to colorism. Like, oh, I just think that lighter people are superior. No. That's wrong. But to say I will never find love because I am dark-skinned, that's delusion. Delusion. So, like I said, if you reject me because you are not into dark-skinned women, I'm not going to take it as an insult. It's really not that deep to me. It's honestly better than constantly, it's a hot take. To me, it's better than constantly seeing men of all races, and let me know if y'all know what I'm talking about. Seeing men of all races on social media saying obnoxiously, I love black women, especially dark-skinned women, that dark chocolate. Yummy. If you're white, you're not right. If you're Hispanic, I'm a panic. If you're Asian, I'm not staying. But if you're black, I got your back. No. I obviously exaggerated, but you get what I'm saying. I remember seeing that on TikTok almost every single day. White boys, Asian boys. I only want dark-skinned women! Like, ugh. That's not necessary. Okay? No. You love dark-skinned women? Thank you so much. But doing all that, it's annoying. This is just me talking. I appreciate the love. but I don't need the glaze. Dark-skinned women are not a trend. There's nothing wrong with loving us loud, but to me, making it your whole personality is a little peculiar to me, and it doesn't come off as genuine to me. Especially when you tear down other races while loving your own. Like, you can respect other races or other shades of those races and still have your type. So doing all that is not necessary. Now, for the dating aspect, I understand that dark-skinned women are hated on bad. But I sincerely believe that who you are surrounded by matters. And that includes social media. People are not getting comfortable enough for me with the block button and the not interested button. I was giving content creation advice earlier, RPN Ministry. I saw your DM. Hey, I forgot to mention, don't be afraid of the block button. You're seeing hate comments, you don't need to keep it there. Block everybody. Block, 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 block. Whenever you have time, block. Block. Because not only you're blocking, but you're also not responding. Blocking is a big enough response. You don't need to keep that trash onto there. And on top of that, when you keep hate comments there, you have people that also don't like you entertaining themselves. It's really weird. Block people. And also don't be afraid of blocking, like using keywords to block. Anyways, yeah, so with social media, right, we're not getting comfortable enough with using the not interested button and the block button. If I ever see myself in enemy's territory, people are saying light-skinned women are superior and dark-skinned women are nasty, I block. I block. I don't interact. I block. I press not interested. And you keep it going until you come across the right territory where you are loved, you are appreciated. So don't just leave it onto your physical environment. Make it your social environment as well. Filter it out. Now, with the physical environment, go out more. Travel more. Do your hair. Do your hair. Dress nicely. Smell good. Shave. Do what you gotta do. There are men everywhere. I'm talking about dark-skinned women that want to date. There are men everywhere. I'm surrounded by men that love dark-skinned women. It's everywhere. Let's not be delusional, because it makes you look delusional and you're setting yourself back. You're holding yourself back. This whole victim mentality, like not what you're saying right now, but like the other stuff that other black people be talking about, I will never be successful because I'm dark-skinned. It's pure delusion. They're delusional. They don't want to accept the truth. The truth is, I honestly feel like you shouldn't want to be appreciated because people pity you. It just because for me, like if the Belgians did that for my people, like, oh, we're gonna worship you because like we just feel so bad for you, and it's like, you're this and this. I'm gonna look at them like, low key, bro, like I wasn't even there when colonization happened, but you're giving me PTSD of colonization. You're taking me back to the time where I actually had no choice but to be subservient to you, or else my limbs will be chopped off. You're taking me back there. Just treat me like we are one. Exactly, bondage mindset. Just treat me like we're one. That's all I ask. I don't need you to feel bad for me. I don't need you to pity me, because pitying means that at one point you were above. No. We're one. Just act as such. We're on the same level, just act as such. Okay? So, another thing too that I noticed is that we as people that are on social media, how do I word this? We are on social media so much to the point where we turn it into our reality. Let me give you an example. I didn't know that this whole black men don't like dark-skinned women thing. I didn't know that or hear about that until I came across the internet. And I'm talking about when I was in middle school. I'm 21 now. When I was in middle school, black girls would tell me, oh, black men don't like black women. Black men hate dark-skinned women. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, are you on drugs? What are you talking about? Because the men I knew loved dark-skinned women. So I was confused. until I came across the internet. Now, I'm not saying that if you are a dark-skinned woman and you are surrounded by those type of men in real life, right? It means like, oh, what you're saying is not real. I'm talking about what you surround yourself with matters online and offline. You need to start blocking that type of content. I don't watch those videos. Oh, do you prefer white girls or black girls? I don't watch those videos. I'm not into that type of content. You're not gonna mess up my mind. You're not gonna offend me on the phone that I pay for. You're not gonna offend me. Absolutely not. So this is where I say your environment matters. I'm sorry for what you have experienced, dark-skinned women, but don't sit in your room thinking I will never be loved. Girl, there are men everywhere. There are men everywhere. Please, let's stop that. There are men everywhere. Another example, when I say that your environment matters. All over social media, you see stories all the time. We have become too comfortable with this notion that all men cheat. Like all men cheat. And where did this start? Social media. You persistently see cases of men being unfaithful to their women, but in real life, unless you are actually surrounded by those type of men, it's not at the frequency that you think that it's at when it comes to men being unfaithful. It doesn't happen as often as you think. Your environment matters. So if, like I said in a live before, I have guy friends that cut off, guys, I'm talking about cut off, like they blocked them. Cut off their friends because they cheated on their wives or they cheated on their girlfriends. Like, blocked them. Your environment matters. So let's come back to reality. I, as a dark-skinned woman, surround myself with men that love black women of all shades. Light skin, dark skin, it doesn't matter. And I said men. Men, period. Not black men only. No, men of all races. Even if black women or dark-skinned women at the time, because I have friends that are not into black women at all. But we're best friends. You know what I mean? We still respect each other. We appreciate one another. Like it's a basic human skill, though. You know what I mean? Like it's really basic. So let me ask you, what type of men are you surrounding yourself with? If you are able to get out of that environment, get out of that environment. But social media, it's way easier. Use the block button. Use the not interested button. Every time on my For You page, I come across for example, baby mama type of content. Oh, I'm having, what do you call it? What type of baby mama content? You know those people, those black women that are like, I'm not saying if you're having a child and you're not married, you can't talk about it or you have no place. That's not what I'm saying. But, oh yeah, this is what I wanted to say. Those, baby mamas that have no shame in sharing that they are messing with rich men. They're poaching on rich men, successful men. And now they're baby mamas because they want to get a check every month. I came across that on my For You page before. I blocked. Because that's actually nasty. That's actually diabolical. I have no respect for that. So it's not even like you actually wanted your baby. You just wanted your money. Like, you are a different type of bum. Like, there's bummy and then there's bummy. Like, you're a bum. Because what is your deal? And there are women that are really proud of that. They are proud of these NDA warriors. Do you have no shame? Who are your parents? Do you have family? Cousins? Nothing. Dayu, I missed you. Where were you? I thought about you too. Okay, so yeah, guys, I would love to know how you all feel about this. Thank you for those of you that kept like engaging in the chat, like talking. I did read your comments, so please don't think that I'm ignoring you. Please continue to share your thoughts. If you are watching the playback of this live, go ahead and comment down below what you think. concerning this topic. I don't mean in any way, shape, or form to be offensive, but once again, I did warn that over here, I have no filter, I fear nothing, and I just don't like I don't like being sensitive. I hate sensitive people. I'm so sorry. Like, not hate you as a person, but like the act. Like, you're super sensitive. Like, for example, I talked about this girl that is obese, and she's acting very entitled, and she's suing her Uber driver or Lyft driver because he wasn't, what was the story again? He said that you can't come into my car or something like that. And I said that was stupid. You're obese. There are some formerly obese people. Like, formerly. I heard a story about Denzel Dion. I don't know if y'all know Denzel Dion. I listened to his podcast with Ricky Thompson before. He said, yeah, I used to be obese, but my ending point, like where I said, you know what, I need to change, was when I couldn't fit on a roller coaster. A roller coaster seat, I couldn't fit. That's when I said, yeah, I need to make a change. Yes! Because it's not even just about the appearance, it's also about your health. All bodies are beautiful, but not all bodies are healthy. You're obese. If you're going to sue a Lyft driver because he cannot let you get into his car, then go ahead and sue every airline company. Sue American Airlines, sue Spirit, sue Alaska. You get what I'm saying? Sue all of them because you can't fit in any of their seats. Sue them. And see where that takes you. And I also want to say this again. We have become, as people, way too tolerant. And I'm sick of it. We are allowing anything to just be anything. Jenny, I mentioned you. I said I thought about you. Do you know how often I'd be seeing you and I'd be like, oh, Jenny, that's my girl. No. I mentioned you. You gotta go back. I said something. I'm pretty sure I said something about you too. But, yeah, we as people have become way too tolerant, and I'm sick of it. Because the girl that is obese came into the Breakfast Club. She said, y'all don't got a bigger chair? They found her a bigger chair. And then she said, okay, you know, let's clap for, like, something along those lines. Like, yes, I love accommodation. I'm so happy we have accommodation. No! We shouldn't be accommodating to everything because it's not normal. It's not normal. You got to take care of yourself. People go through things that lead them to be a certain way. People go through things. I'm not trying to negate that or ignore that. Stuff happens. Like, for example, someone that is a hoarder, right? Stuff happens. Did they suffer a loss? Did they lose their spouse? What happened? I get it. There is a woman that had extremely long nails. People were bullying this woman. But then she sat down and said, the reason why I have super long nails is because I lost my daughter. And she was the last person that did my nails. Something along those lines. And I said, okay, I understand. But then she reached a point, unlike the girl that is obese, she reached a point and said, yeah, I need to cut these nails. It's time for me to move on. It's okay. It's okay. You see what I'm saying? That's it. I am not for calling anybody ugly. I never said the girl was ugly. I'm just saying that she has way too much entitlement. I don't respect what she's trying to do. I don't respect her cause. This cause, like, I'm gonna fight for obese people type of thing. Like, what? You're gonna fight for something that is abnormal. You're fighting for something that is not normal. You're gonna lead people to be irresponsible with their health. Oh, nah. Let me see chat real quick. You just talking about what's on your mind. If we don't like it, we can click elsewhere. Thank you! You know that even my supporters, right? I don't always say things that they agree with. But they understand, not that, look, I don't agree with you right now, but I mess with you, so I'm gonna stay. Say, you know, this is controversial, but if y'all know FitX Fearless, this red pill content creator, I be seeing his stuff, and there are many things that he says that I agree with. I like how he is not accommodating to men. He's telling men, hey, you look like this, you need to fix that. Your life is like this, your finance, you need to fix that. But there are some things that Fit says that I don't agree with. Am I going to sit here and attack Fit? Am I going to sit here and block Fit because of what he believes? No. Sometimes your favorite creators can say things that you don't agree with, and that's okay. If it's not your topic of today, if it's not something that you don't like, you are free to leave. I'm not gonna be sensitive. People want authenticity. People want raw content. Jenny, are you okay? Are you still here? Is she mad at me? Oh my God. I have to continue though. Please text me back, girl. But yeah, what I appreciate when it comes to Fit's content is that he's not sensitive. He's not going to cater to sensitive people. He was not afraid to tell, well, the guy is fat. Tell him to his face, hey bro, you're fat. You need to go to the gym. That's the type of content that I'm into. I want authenticity. I'm tired of people saying, you can do whatever you please. Sunshine, cupcakes, and cookies. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh! No! Be real. Be authentic. Yeah, she lost weight, yeah. It's not about her being large, but encouraging people towards bad health and body change. Ew, I did not know that happened. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, friends. I'm gonna keep checking the chat to see if Jenny responds. I hope to see her again. Okay. Am I the A-hole story time? This one, I think it's about a girl's trip. You guys enjoyed the last time that I reacted to a story time, like Am I the A-hole? I love those stories. I want to get into it. So, I want to check this one out one more time. I mean, yeah, this is the last TikTok. And then I'm going to move over to Red Pill content on YouTube. This one, you might have to put the volume up. You might.
Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. I know I'm not, but listen anyway. So, a few weeks ago, I started planning a trip to Jamaica, okay? And I solo travel. I go to all my trips by myself. Mexico, DR, Thailand, like everywhere. I done went by myself, right? So now it's like a thing. My homegirl, she knew, and she was like, hey, I want to go. Because when I was going to Mexico, like, previously, I was like, oh, girl, you should come. Like, I got everything booked. Like, I'll get you a ticket and everything. And she was like, no, because, you know, she want to be independent like me or whatever. So she didn't go. So this trip, she was like, I need a break. Like, you know, I'm stressed out. Like, I want to come. And I was like, cool. And I was like, if I get your ticket, you really going to come? And she's like, yeah. So that's what ended up happening. So I was like planning it. Originally, it was supposed to be like Tulum. We were supposed to go back to Mexico or something. But I was like, you know what? I ain't never been to Jamaica. Let's go to Jamaica. She was like, cool. We on board. We've been talking about it for a while. Come one day, I get her on the phone. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to book your ticket. I'm about to book both our tickets or whatever. So we on the phone. I book my ticket. I book her ticket. Okay? So now after the tickets book, I'm making like a Google Doc. I start planning and like going in depth, okay? But this is when it turned into like a kind of a group trip type thing. So last year I started solo traveling. I was doing everything by myself. But this year I'm like, I got so much content. Why don't I just reach out to like resorts, hotels and stuff and collaborate, you know? Y'all know how that go. So I started reaching out to resorts and stuff. They was responding back, but they was like, you know, we'll look over your EPK. We'll get back to you. Weeks go by, they taking forever. So I'm like, I'm gonna just end up paying for a resort. But I'm gonna still look out for somewhere else. So I end up reaching out to this Airbnb and they instantly respond, okay? I feel like I'm talking so fast. Let me slow down. So this Airbnb respond, but the Airbnb is like a villa and it's huge. It's like 8 bedroom, 10 bathrooms. Like it's big. And mind you, it was originally supposed to be me and her. So they was like, you know, we'll collaborate with you, but we have to have more people. So I'm like, okay. So I go back to the planning board. I'm like, you know what? I don't do group trips, but I think this would be fun, like to invite like a couple influencers or like just girls that I find that are good vibes to go on this trip or whatever, right? Mind you, she's not paying for anything. I'm paying for everything. So I go and tell her.
Oh yeah. No, this girl is a better friend than me. Paying for you? I understand catering to your friends here and there, like you want to give them something nice, but oh, she's better than me. Paying for everything?
I'm like, you know, I think this would be a good idea. She's down, okay? I started talking to the lady. The lady was like, only thing I ask is that y'all tip my, you know, my people and y'all tag us. That's it, mind you. The villa comes with a butler, a chef that's cooking breakfast and dinner for us, a bartender, and a housekeeper. All of that. She was just like, just tip them. So I'm telling her that, and I guess in her mind, I don't know. I'm not even gonna take it there. Let me not take it there. But I told her that, and I was like, yeah, everybody got a tip. And she was like, well, I don't know, because if everybody's tipping, then it doesn't make sense. Like, we should just, like, it's the same price as a resort. And I'm telling her, you do know when you go to a resort, you still tip, right? Like, so I'm thinking, I go on the phone with my mother, and I'm telling my mother everything. I'm like, I don't know, it don't seem like she down. And my mother was like, you paying for everything. So I go tell them, like, yeah, like, you're not paying for nothing. I'm paying for where we going. I'm paying for your flight is taken care. Everything is taken care of. Like, you just coming. Like, only thing the lady is asking is that we tip and that we tag. And I don't think nothing is wrong with that, right? Now, I go out my way. I make a Canva doc. I make an itinerary. I'm in communications with the lady. Like, nobody has to worry about nothing. I got the rental car. Everybody don't have to worry about transportation. Like, I'm on it. Granted, we not even on the trip yet. Y'all might post this while we on the trip or I don't know. But, yeah. So, while I make the group chat and stuff, she's not texting back. I'm calling her. No response. Texting her. Not texting back.
What did I say? Bro, it is such a huge pet peeve of mine. And it's coming from somebody that is always planning events. Because I guess people trust me when it comes to planning stuff, bro. This is a big pet peeve. If I am planning something, all you got, especially if I'm paying, all you gotta do is be communicative. Don't piss me off. Because I told the girl, I was talking about the girl last time. She said that one of the girls in the group chat wasn't responding or something like that. If you want to check that out, you can check out my highlight about the girls trip story. It's a whole nother story. I made it so clear. I said, if it were to be me, if I'm planning something and you're not responding, I'm gonna blow up your phone. I will text you, I will call you. If I see you in person casually, I'm gonna have to find you. I will see you and then I'll tell you in person, hey, you haven't been responding. First off, we're gonna do the criteria. Question number 1, are you okay? Because stuff happens. It's not always about me. Stuff happens. So number 1, are you okay? If your answer is yes, then we're gonna move on to, okay, so why didn't you respond? Or if you say, no, I'm not okay, then I'm gonna be a little more soft. Okay, would you like to talk about it? I'm just concerned because you haven't been texting me. I'll be soft. But if you're perfectly fine, you're living it up, you're moving like nothing's going on, then I'm gonna be confused. So why are you not responding? I'm gonna confront you. Either way, you're getting confronted because people, why do y'all like to play with people's money? People's money are involved. People's money are involved. Don't play like that.
Like, she will, but, like, it's real slow. So I text her one day. I'm like, are you coming or not? Like, you know? And she was like, yeah, I'm coming. Like, I'm just at work or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, but you're not texting back. In the group chat, you're not texting me back. And then when I call you, you like, oh, I'm asleep. I call you back and you never call back. Like, what's up? She was like, yeah, I'm going. Okay. This was, like, 3 weeks before the trip. Okay? Like 2.5 weeks maybe. Time goes on. I think, like, maybe 2 other girls, like, dropped out. But I'm okay with this because they were communicating. Like, they clearly had messaged me, like, hey, this is going on. I can't make it. Like,
you see? Be communicative. If you're not coming, I'm not going to have a problem with you. Just communicate. I think that if you are a planner, if you're that person and people are dropping on you and then you get mad over that, that's kind of weird. But I understand if you get mad if they do it last minute. But if throughout the planning, you're letting me know, like, hey, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. I apologize. It's all right. At least you're talking to me about it. You're being upfront. You're not wasting my time, giving my hopes up.
You know, and I'm okay with people canceling on me as long as they communicate and they let me know ahead of time. So that was fine because I end up finding replacements anyway. So this trip is in 2 days, y'all. And it's been 2 weeks. I have not heard nothing from this girl. I think a few days ago.
2 weeks? I didn't hear that right.
They communicate and they let me know.
Mind you, if I'm not mistaken, this whole trip is happening because this girl that's not communicating said that she's going through stuff. She needs like some type of like a getaway. And then some girls just happen to be involved along the way. And you mean to tell me that she hasn't been responding in how long?
Ahead of time. So that was fine because I end up finding replacements anyway. So this trip is in 2 days, y'all. And it's been 2 weeks. I have not heard nothing from this girl.
Oh, hell nah. Oh, nah. Nah. 2 weeks. And the trip is 2 days away. The things that you women go through with these girl trips. This girl is better than me. You were already better than me by planning a whole trip for your friend. You were already better than me. Planning a trip and you're paying for everything. You're better than me. You're better than me. I am all for taking care of your people, taking care of your friends, catering to your friends. I'm all for it. This type of behavior though, yeah, okay.
I think a few days ago, she texted me, she said, yo. And I said, what's up? No response. So I'm telling my other homegirl, I'm like, yo, she not saying nothing. Like, I don't know. Like, it's kind of irritating me because this was originally supposed to be me and her trip. Like, what's going on? I didn't spend my money on this girl ticket. Like, you know, blah, blah, blah. So I'm letting it slide. Come today, I'm calling my mother. My mother, like, canceled that girl ticket, okay?
Yes!
I'm like, that's crazy. Like, you know, I don't know. She's like, text her one more time if she don't respond. Cancel that girl ticket.
Because the trip is 2 days away. I would have canceled it after the first week. Don't play with me. You went 2 whole weeks without a response from this girl? And then your trip is 2 days away? And you're like, oh, I don't know. I don't know about canceling her ticket. I don't care if you answered to me 3 days before after. The fact that you didn't talk to me for 2 whole weeks is diabolical. We started this trip idea because you're going through it. But the least you can do is communicate. You're a grown woman. I cannot hold your hand through all this. I'm already paying for your trip. You can go through something and still use your words. People's money aren't involved. You can go through it and still be considerate. I'm not with that because these are the type of people that act like the world revolves around them. This is exactly what I mean. Everything is all about you, as if people are not going through ish as well. I hate that. Very inconsiderate. You could be going through something, but you can still use your mouth. You can still talk. Hey, I'm going through something. I'm sorry, but yes, I'm coming. 2 weeks? You would have lost me after a few days.
So I text her. I'm like, what's going on? Like, I ain't hear from you in weeks. She say she got the flu.
Okay. This is what I mean. Main character syndrome. The world revolves around you. Acting like the only person that can get the flu. I've had the flu many times. But I knew how to talk. I'm in my bed. I'm shaking. Like, you know when you spray a bug and the bug is dying and it's like, that was me in my bed when I had influenza. But guess what? I still use my mouth. Hey, I have influenza. I am not well. When I was sick, every time I was sick, I had pneumonia before. Pneumonia. You know people die from pneumonia, huh? Pneumonia. But I was still able to talk and communicate. And she's talking about the flu. Sickness is sickness, but you have a mouth.
Girl, when the fuck was you gonna say that? She's talking about, oh, I'm gonna wait another day and see. We don't have another day, girl. We leave tomorrow night. What are you talking about? Like,
Oh,
it's no
yeah.
other day. Then she said,
So she didn't respond until the day before. We're too grown. We're too grown.
she sent a follow-up message and was like, oh, I just really wanted to relax on this trip and I didn't want you to think that I was being antisocial or anything. Didn't want me to think you was being antisocial, girl. You ain't said nothing for the last... Let me breathe.
She pretty when she's mad. I'm sorry, girl. When you're angry, you gotta really make a mean face. Like, you can't be like, no. Like, be mad. Like, Girl, you can't be cute when you're angry.
You
gotta be serious.
Weeks. What you mean be antisocial? And then on top of that, you want to relax, that's fine. You act like I'm gonna pick you up and put you in the damn car to come do excursions with us. If you want to relax, that's okay. But you didn't say nothing for weeks. And had I not texted you just now, was I ever gonna hear nothing from you? Mind you, this friend has she has a reputation of flaking, okay? And yo, I canceled her ticket. I took out the group chat. I canceled her ticket.
Period.
And y'all, like right now, y'all don't know how bad I just want to cuss her ass out. But my mother like, don't respond. Move with grace. So I'm moving with grace, but I'm pissed the fuck off. And I ain't gonna lie, it's feeling like I want to send an invoice. Cause send me my money back. Because I tried to get my money back for the ticket and they only trying to credit me. So I'm like, I'm kind of irritated. Like, get some, like, what are we doing? Like, send me my money back. But yeah, y'all, this trip in 2 days, and I have another video that I said about the whole Airbnb situation. Girl, it's just been stuff back to back. This trip is stressing me out, okay? But tell me what y'all would have did, cause I'm irritated.
I understand that you're angry. Let me know, you guys, what you think. I understand that you're angry, girl, but if you offered to pay for everything and you already paid for everything, I don't know if I would feel entitled for the person that I paid for to give me the money back. I wouldn't feel that entitlement because I did it to myself. I chose to spend the money. I literally said to her, this is a me and you trip and I'm going to pay for everything. So I see where you're coming from. Like, I don't think it's wrong to say, yeah, you got to pay me back because I understand, but at the same time, I don't think you should be shocked if she says no because you offered to pay for everything and you already paid for everything. That's on you. This is why I said, girl, you're better than me. Because situations like this, yeah. Let me read the comments. Cancel the friendship too. She's done. It makes sense if you cut her off. Lord, bless me with friends who want to take me on paid vacations. Yes! You know, when you meet mean people, sometimes, a lot of times, if not most of the time, they weren't always mean. Some people can really break somebody. This girl is offering to pay for you the whole trip. And then on top of that, there were more friends that girl, that money, all that money that you're spending, who would abuse that? What kind of person abuses that? What kind of person in the right mind abuses that? Come on. This is rare. You're taking me on a trip and you're paying for everything? You don't even have to call me. I will call you. I will call you. Flaking on a free trip is insane. Why is having girlfriends so hard? It is. Alexa, put the volume to 0. Let me see. If my friend paid for my trip and told me all I had to do was tip, girl, put my bags in the car now. I'm coming. Girl, I wish you invited me. I would be tipping and tipping away. Yes! Don't ask for a refund. Move on. Don't buy nobody else a ticket. Continue traveling and live your life. You will meet cool people on every trip. I agree. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful day as well. Thank you for coming. Who needs enemies with friends like these? This is diabolical. She was down until she had to spend money. That's weird. She's grown. No, what was weird to me was the whole flu thing. Oh, I haven't texted you or called you in 2 weeks, even though the trip is in 2 days because I had the flu. Like, girl, you're grown. Yeah, so it's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. See, this is what I was trying to say. Folks have their phones with them 24/7. She could have responded. I'm telling you, it's not an excuse, bro. It's not an excuse. Talking about I'm sick, but the trip is 2 days away. Are you a baby? Even babies go, eh, eh, eh. They can't even speak, but they're babbling. So if babies can do it, and they don't even know how to use a phone, all they do is lay in the bed. You can use your mouth. Pick up your phone and call, text. The girl is full of it. Oh, the tip could have been $5. The fact that, girl, you didn't even give these people a limit. Like, oh, you have to give this amount of tip. You could have straight ones, and you're just tipping, like you're at the club or something. At least you're tipping people. And it could be it's a whole other country, right? So maybe the currency is lower, so you in a way have an advantage, because $20 here could mean a whole other thing in a whole other country. Oh, people. All right, y'all. We are on the last segment. I'm going to be reacting to red pill content. I haven't done that in a while. So, we're back with MJGetRight. And this one says, what really happens when you stop chasing her? This one also says, how to hack a woman's mind and make her chase you. What kind of man is comfortable with women chasing them? Like, it's one thing for a man, because of course it's like an ego thing. Like, oh yeah, you think I'm all that. Yeah, I like that. But like dating material, marriage material, you want to be with a woman that just threw herself at you like that? So I'm interested. Let's check it out. Thank you to those of you that are watching. Thank you for commenting. I miss Jenny. I hope she's all right. Thank you all for being here. Let's watch what really happens when you stop chasing her.
A lot of women sit here and cap and feign ignorance like they ain't out here sharing the same man, which turns them on even more. Even though
What? We're only 10 seconds in. Not even 10 seconds. We're at 7 seconds and you're already saying something that doesn't make any sense. What do you mean women like sharing men? I don't like sharing men. Where did this come from? He did not say that.
A lot of women sit here and cap and feign ignorance like they ain't out here sharing the same man, which turns them on.
Oh, I thought he said like sharing men. Excuse me, the crash out was not valid. Okay, let's continue.
A lot of women sit here and cap and feign ignorance like they ain't out here sharing the same man, which turns them on.
Oh, wait, no! Which turns them on. So, hey, the crash out was valid. It was valid. What is he talking about? What do you mean it turns them on? Are you talking about those women that like going after men that are already in relationships and they know that? But don't say all women. Papa MJ, I'm already getting irritated.
More. Even though every female will sit here and refute this, like they don't chase men, they don't desire men as much as they would like to lead on, it's cap. The guts want to attack you when you like, yeah, I can take it or leave it. I don't really care, you know what I'm saying? I'm good either way, really. I mean, I'll destroy him if you throw it at me, but what's good with y'all, man? This is what really happens when you stop chasing women, when you stop chasing her. This special girl that you're after, this girl you're attracted to, this girl that you see as wifey material, all these things above, bro, I've heard it, okay? I've heard it. I've been in situations like that. You're not alone, but I'm gonna tell you something, bro. If you would just stop focusing on that specific girl, something about energy, something about the universe.
I'm sorry, maybe it's because I'm Christian, but as soon as I hear energy, the universe, all that stuff, that's where like I'm out. I'm sorry.
You will start to attract those things that you really, really want when you focus that energy instead back onto yourself. See, the reason why a lot of you guys aren't getting the women that you actually deserve, that you qualify for, truly, is because you love the woman more than you love money, more than you love getting in the gym, more than you love maximizing your potential, more than you love your damn self.
This advice is not for men that want to be in a serious relationship or get married. I'll be damned to be with a man that ever looks at me dead in my face and tells me I love money more than I love you. Go to hell.
And that's the problem. If you would take all that energy and determination that you have when you think about her, and you probably busting nuts, got them sticky ass towels, you partner up with Jergens and Suave, you going ambidextrous, bro. You a Kimbo out here. You a dangerous man. You a diabolical man, bro. That's crazy work. You got to stop that. Take all that, focus in on your grind. Take all that focus on yourself. What I started to notice from my experience, guys.
I dare you to let me build you a completely free e-commerce store.
It's happening. Grind. Take all that focus on yourself. What I started to notice from my experience, guys, this happened a lot of times when I was younger. I would go out with a girl, I would get wrapped up in one. It should be you wrapped up in none, okay? You should have plenty of options. You should never relinquish your power and focus it all in on one. A lot of times, this one girl wants you to chase her. She cannot be the only one. That's first off.
I said this before on a stream. If I am dealing with a man, there's a man that's like showing me that he's interested in me, right? If I find out that he has a plethora of women that he's also after, I'm not going to take that man serious because I'm serious. I'm the type of woman, yeah, I may have options, but I'm not going to sit here and, what do you call it? It's one thing to talk to men, but it's a whole other thing when you are trying to get into a relationship. I am all for going one at a time. That's how I understand options. One at a time. If it doesn't work out with this person, next, and next, and next. But talking to all these men at the same time, saying the same things to all these men, you're fine, you fine. And I wouldn't even take myself serious. Same thing with the man that's chasing me. You're chasing me, but you're doing the same thing to other women. I don't want to deal with you then. Go chase the woman that you really, really, really want. Have some determination. Be like, you know what I mean? Oh.
Okay. The next thing is you have to be number one in your life. You have to focus on elevation. You have to focus on the bag. You got to get to it. What I started to notice, bro, and this is for you guys that post your workouts on social media, continue to do that. Post your gains. Post you outside having a good time. Post your trip. Post you out with the boys. Post you having a great time living your life. Focus on that. If you focus on that, you share some of those moments, those chicks will be checking up on you on your IG. They'll be over here flipping through. Oh, I wonder what he's up to, checking your story.
Okay, so let's say I'm a man, right? Let me post my gains. Let me post my trips. Let me post my outfits. Let me post everything. All because women are going to check it out and be like, oh my God, he is so fine and he is so hot. So let's just surround our content creation onto women. That's the message I'm getting. My parents are playing loud music and I'm live, and they know that I'm live. They know that I'm live. I literally texted them, guys, I'm live. Please don't play loud music. And they want to play Deborah Luca. We're gonna continue though.
Don't wonder why she's checking your story, bro. You know why? She sees you elevating in life. You gotta stop chasing the women so you can focus on the elevation in your life, bro. Because a lot of y'all are actually meant to be kings, but you don't have the wherewithal to discipline yourself from chasing the women, from chasing the lust, to focusing on you. And by the way, guys, y'all join the King membership. That's what we talk about, bro. We focus in on muscle, mind, mentality, money, elevation. We're all focused on success over there. Like-minded men, it's a brotherhood, bro. I digress. Don't take it for granted, man. Don't take this time that you have for granted, bro. When I stopped chasing women, it was like the energy that I had, it switched from, it's not even like I was thirsty. I know some of you guys aren't thirsty. You're just not, you're in a place where it's like on a radar on a scale 1 to 10. This chick you might see is an 8, 9, 10, right? Your energy could be good. It could be decent. It could be like a 7. When I was a lot younger, I'd be, in college and stuff, I had like 7.5, 8 type of energy. It'd be hit or miss with the really bad ones. But it was like when I started to really lock in on the grind, those times where I was like efficiently studying or, and at the same time working, right? Stacking of bread, working out. When I was locked in like that, did not prioritize no bitches. All of a sudden, I started to notice them popping up out of the woodwork, getting random texts, getting snaps from chicks. They over here baking stuff. They want me to come over, eat some cookies with them. Also, eat they cookie. Now,
Ew. I'm 12. So here's where I'm confused with these red pill guys. Do you want to be married one day? Do you want to have a stable relationship? Do you want to have a healthy relationship? Because if that's the case, what is wrong with advising men to respect themselves and also find the right woman? What's wrong with that? This is where I'm a little bit perplexed, right? I feel like this advice, along with Fitz's advice, they are so focused on toxic women, and it's to the point where it's becoming generalized. Like, don't chase after women because women only want you for your money. Like, that's what it's giving. And it's peculiar to me. Do you actually, you personally, MJ's not going to see this. No. But I'm saying, do you want a stable relationship? Do you want to be married one day? Because if you do want those things, don't focus on that type of stuff. Ignore the women that are after you for your wealth. Ignore the women that are not genuinely into you. They just want to have a roster of men. You know what I mean? That's why I'm so confused. This advice to me is void. I would never want my brother to be listening to this type of stuff. I respect the vision. I respect that there are finally some male creators that care about the betterment of men, because men are always told that they're trash. Oh, men are trash. I'm gonna choose the bear every single time. The bear this, the bear that. And by the way, I was thinking about the whole bear thing the other day. Do you people not understand how big the bear is? Search up a bear. Do you know how big a bear is? There's no man that can ever be as big as a bear. Even if that man were to be obese. No man. We're not talking about those little cubs. No, an adult-sized bear. Women that say, I would choose the bear over a man every single time. I would rather be locked into a room with a whole animal over a man. Please search up how big a bear is. Because the other day, I'm minding my business. I go on my phone. I saw a bear going like that. And I was like, oh! This is what you women would rather be locked in the room with? That! I'm terrified. I was talking to my mom about this the other day. I said, Mommy, would you rather be locked in a room with a bear or a man? Right? I even said 10 men. She said, I would rather be locked into a room with 10 violent men because at least my chances of survival are greater compared to a whole bear. So I understand the vision. Men need to be uplifted more. Absolutely. Even I am tired of the whole men are trash, men are this, men are that. I'm tired of it. But this is not it. To start trashing women and to be like all women are toxic, all women want you for your money, all women are not even worth it. That's where you lose me. Give this advice to somebody that has no intentions of ever being in a stable relationship, let alone a marriage. And I notice these too. None of these men are married.
Was I going to just drop everything and do that? No. And am I going to eat the box of a sneaky link? Hell no. But that's besides the point. I started to see that these women would start to chase me. And that's because they saw how I was growing in the gym, muscles. I was focused on the bag. You didn't see me getting distracted. It was about my energy. It surmounted better energy for me. And when I was around these women, you know how I carried myself? I carried myself like this wasn't important. They were not important. It didn't matter whether or not an outcome was. I see some of you guys get out here and you can blame some of your friends. If you got immature friends that you around, get rid of them. The guys that'll tell you, oh, bro, go talk to her, bro. We got to get at least 5 numbers tonight or it's not a successful night. Like, no, bro. Stop making it like that. These females out here, you know what they are? Practice. It's practice out here. Some of these.
We are what? The problem with me is that I try to be one with the person that is talking. I try to understand their perspectives. I try to understand where they are coming from. I just agreed with him when he said, don't be around those friends that are saying you need to get at least 5 numbers, get some hoes, and da da da. I agree with that. That's weird. But this right here saying women are practice? Because I be in denial. Did he say that?
They are practice. Stop making it like that. These females out here, you know what they are? Practice. It's practice out here. Some of these women want you to jump through hoops for them. Don't do it. Because guess what? You don't have to. Realize that you have the decision to make.
It literally sounds like, why do I have to chase you? Why can't you chase me? I'm a man. I'm a kid. That's what it sounds like to me. Because I know men like this in real life. And guess what? We don't speak. Because what is your deal? It's like you're jealous of women. Pretending like women have it easy. No one has it easy. It's just in our own ways. You want me to chase you? But then you want me to put my life on the line to give birth to your children. Do you not understand that I am the creator of your lineage? But you want to sit here and talk about some, oh, why do I have to chase you? I'm creating your lineage. And that's just one thing. This isn't to say that as a woman, I'm better than you or I am above you. But you have to understand that there are things that women deal with, it's a double standard. Men deal with, it's a double standard. You have every right as a man to say, hey, I don't know how to cook, but if you are a woman that doesn't know how to cook, I can't be with you. Whatever. It's okay. Double standards. The music in the background, like my parents, like why? I'm live! We love being in an African household. Let's carry on.
You know exactly where you need to have your focus at. It can't be on them. When it's not on them, when you're around them, all of a sudden, they feeling you more. All of a sudden, they want to know what you about. All of a sudden, you get ass tossed on you. in a circle and reverse jamming it right on your Johnson. Yeah, I like that. Bounce a tap, bounce a tap, bounce a tap. You will get a lot more of that when you stop chasing, when you stop caring about a result or an outcome. That's simply what a lot of guys just need to start off with. Because I'm telling you, when I started to do that, I noticed the indifference emanate off of me. That's what attracted more and more women. And then what the good thing about that is, you get one, all of a sudden the other girls start to see you as more attractive and more valuable. Why is that?
This is a woman speaking. I'm not going to look at you as more valuable or more attractive if you have women all over you. So I don't know what he's talking about.
They put themselves in competition over you because now they finally found a guy that doesn't prioritize them, which turns them on even more.
That's not true. That's not true. Please. That's not true. We're talking about women that are not even serious. This is what it sounds like. That's what I noticed with you red pill content creating. I'm losing my words. Red pill content creators. You like to focus on women that are not serious. You like to focus on women that are toxic. You're giving toxic advice. What's your goal here? It's like you're uplifting women, but then you're bashing, uplifting men, but you're bashing women at the same time. That doesn't make any sense. You can give advice in a straight line.
Every female will sit here and refute this. Like, they don't chase men. They don't desire men as much.
Oh, hell no. I don't chase men. Never did that. Never will do that. Because I know my place. The hell I look like chasing a whole man just for me to end up submitting to him. If I'm going to chase you, the hell I look like? If I think that you're attractive, the hell I look like? If I'm going to be chasing after you, I might as well ask you out to dinner. Ask you out to lunch. I might as well ask for your number. I might as well throw myself at you. If I'm going to be doing that, after that, I might as well introduce you to my family. But then when I go to your family, I say, I would love to have your son's hand in marriage. I might as well do that. If I'm going to do that as well, I might as well propose. And then after I propose, I will be the one in the suits. You wear the dress. You will walk to me. And then after you do that, after we are married, not only I'm gonna be the provider and I'll be the breadwinner and all that stuff. Not only that, you shall submit to me completely. When it comes to having children, you will give birth. Like, you see what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? No. I know I'm kind of dragging, but you know what I mean. No. I don't support women chasing after men. I don't think that's normal. I don't think that makes any sense. I don't even believe in asking a man out to lunch. If we are coworkers, we homies or whatever, I can be like, hey, let's go get something to eat. So you see what I'm saying? Hey, bro, dude, let's go get something to eat. Not, you want to go get something to eat sometime? Hey! My father has been married to my mom for almost 30 years. He said to me, I ever find out that you're chasing a man, we will have a serious problem. And he's married. These red pill, they're not married.
Every female will sit here and refute this. Like, they don't chase men. They don't desire men as much as they would like to lead on. It's cap. It's cap. They definitely do. You know what I'm saying? Especially women today, they so damn masculine today. They be hornier than a lot of men. They just looking for the right guy to present that right kind of energy. And it could be you, bro. It really could be you if you would just lock in, bro. Get that focus on you. It really could be. A lot of women sit here and cap and feign ignorance like they ain't out here sharing the same man. They sharing the same kind of dude that, guess what, chases the bag. So she's left to do what? Chase him. If a female,
we love a man that chases the bag because that means that that man is serious with his life. And I'm not even like a gold digging type. You can believe me, you don't have to believe me, whatever. I'm not the type. If I see a man taking care of himself, if I see a man chasing the bag, I'm gonna respect that. The hell you want me to do as a woman? Go and be happy to see a man being a bum?
Be able to tell you I ain't never chased a man. They ain't never chased a man that actually liked them more than she liked him. But they've chased a man and he didn't give a damn. They chase him. Bro, you gotta love the bag. You gotta love getting to the grind. You gotta love success. You gotta love aspirations, reaching goals, overcoming, looking for higher goals to reach. You gotta love that more than you love the women, bro. That's the only way they're gonna be the bonus.
I'm trying to be one with him. I'm trying to understand him. I would definitely teach my sons to put education and finances first, right? But it would never, like, I will even say, like, yeah, girls are a distraction. Absolutely. But to say focus on the bag and focus on your education and then post sexy pictures on social media so that women can, that's weird. That's where you lose me. So your content is surrounded by women that probably won't even like you for you. You are a man, go find your woman. There's nothing wrong with having options. There's nothing wrong with talking to multiple women, but you have to be careful on what you say to these women. Why are you telling one woman you love her and you're telling another woman that you want to see her? What sense does that make? I'm trying to be one with this guy, but in my opinion, he's way off. Like, what?
More than you love the women, bro. That's the only way they're gonna be the bonus. That's the only way they can be the icing on the cake. And it's gotta stay there, because I'm telling you, you watch this video, you can feel good about yourself and you really start to lock in. Bet. I love it, bro. I really do. Give yourself a pat on the back. But hey, make sure you keep that same energy about you, because let's say you capture one of these females' guts and all of a sudden you start to get weak because you start to forget how you got it in the first place. You forget why she was jumping on your Johnson and because you didn't give a damn. Remember that, bro. Remember that.
Listen up. If you've been injured in a recent car accident, what you do next can make or break how much money you get. Here's the biggest mistake.
Remember that. Keep that same energy about you. You'd be surprised the type of chicks that pop up out of the woodwork. You'll be surprised the types of women you start attracting, homie. It's a whole different level. It's a whole different stage that you get to when you stop the focus on them and you just prioritize yourself, bro.
I don't see an issue with that, though. I don't see an issue with prioritizing yourself, self-care, loving yourself, putting yourself first, putting God first, and then yourself. I respect that. I encourage that, but not to this extent. Or let me just do this because women will chase me. He's not even talking about love. He's just talking about sleeping with women. Toxic. And in my opinion, demonic. I hate hookup culture. I said that.
I'm telling you, that's all you need to do. You got to start to love your life. The only way you can get yourself out of a rut, the only way you can get yourself out of a situation where you're not achieving what you desire or the result or the outcome you want, you got to put yourself, number one, in an uncomfortable position. You might be locked in on this mindset that you do need to chase. You got to switch it up. You got to switch it up. Put yourself in a different situation so you can get a different outcome. If chasing women hasn't been working, what do you think you need to do? You can't do the same thing. You can't continue to chase her because it's all it's doing is pushing her further away. All it's doing.
That's not true. Please do not take that. That is not true. If you're pushing her away, you're pushing away a toxic woman and a pretty odd woman. And when I mean chasing, I'm talking about chasing as in like you're letting her know your intention. You are into her. You want to take her out sometime. If she's not interested, she's not interested. Okay, cool. Why do they make the music louder? If she's not interested, she's not interested. That's normal. We just talked about rejection. It's normal. But I'm so distracted by the music in the background. I'm sorry, y'all. But it's a whole nother thing when you're not giving that woman space. So this is what I want to say. Coming from a woman, You want to chase a woman, you need to respect her space. Very important. That's if she's not necessarily rejecting you. You know that she's a good woman. She's not rejecting you necessarily, but you need to respect her space. Don't blow up her phone. Stop blowing up her phone. Do not text her because you're going to scare her off. She's going to end up running away from you. Okay? Don't blow up her phone. Don't call her every single, like, if she's okay with that, she's okay with that. But I'm trying to tell you, respect her space. If you ask her out somewhere and she's like, I'm not really interested, but you are determined to have that woman, respect her space. There's nothing wrong with asking again. It's different when it's one session, you're just talking to her, and then you're like, I'm really interested in you. I would love to take you out sometime. And she's like, oh no, I'm not really interested in going out. Da, 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 da. The wrong thing is you being like, okay, but please, I really want to go out with you. I really want to see where this goes. Like, I'll take care of you. No! This is where I say you need to have some self-respect. Don't do that. But if you really are determined, okay, because I respect men like that. They're really determined. They say, okay, I respect your space. And then they wait a week or two later. Hey, you look really beautiful, by the way. Hey, just wanted to let you know that fragrance on you is really nice. I love the way you did your makeup. I love the way you did your hair. You're not necessarily asking her out, but you're complimenting her. You have riz. You know what I mean? You're just talking to her. Okay? You remember that she rejected you. You want to go out with her again, but you're giving her space. Like, you look really beautiful. Have some distance as well. You look really good. You know, you can be friendly with her. Like your body language comes off as friendly, but when you're speaking, it's another thing too. Okay? Then it's like, okay, it's been a week or two or whatever, or it's better if you wait just a little longer. I would love to take you out sometime. I would love to know, like, do I have any chance? Because that's what my dad did with my mom. He said, do I have any chance? Can you give me a percentage? My mom, no joke, my mom gave my father 2% chance. You have a 2% chance. And my dad said, yes! There's something. 2% is honestly all I need. Now I gotta figure out, I gotta lock in. How can I make that 2% 100%? How can it go from 2 to 10 to 15 to 7? You know what I mean? That's a real man's mindset. However, I don't want you to think you're not a real man if you decide to move on to another woman. But if I were to be that woman that you're chasing, I would low-key feel some type of way if you're pursuing me and then, what do you call it? After I rejected you the first time, you're like, okay, I'll move on to the next one. I'm not trying to be toxic, but it's like you're trying to show me that you're serious. Like, damn, can you give me time to think? Can you give me time to really like process what's happening? This guy really likes me. Okay, let me sit back. I'm telling you what we do as women, good women. We sit back, we're like, okay, this guy's interesting. He really is into me. But I'm not into him though. But he's so sweet. I really like it. And then we talk to our friends. This guy's a really nice guy. And if she respects you, if she's a good person, she's not going to allow her friends to insult you. No. She will respect you. Yeah. He's not even like bad looking like that. And I love how he talks to me. And good women, we also notice that you give us space. So we're going to say, yeah, I really appreciate how he's not all up on me. He's not doing too much or whatever. You know what I mean? That's how it works with good women. So keep talking to women. But when you find that girl that you really believe is your girl, that's when you go. But the number one thing is respect her space.
Doing is making you less attractive. It's making you more.
What?
And it's pushing her further away. All it's doing is making you less attractive. It's making you more thirsty. It's making it seem like, oh yeah, that's all you about. At least put on the facade that you don't give a damn about the guts, then all of a sudden the guts want to attack you. The guts want to attack you when you like, yeah, I can take it or leave it. I don't really care, you know what I'm saying? I'm good either way, really. I mean, I'll destroy him if you throw it at me, but I ain't really like, and then, hey, even a further point than that, have some dick discipline, bro. Every chick can't just jump on your jump. Bro, they in an interview, bro. They ain't just made it to your Johnson yet. Yes. And then we got a panel next Tuesday. What's up? I need to know what your skills are before you can even ride.
Okay.
They chase those men. Those are the men they chase. There's too many guys out here on this same chasing type of energy, getting no box, getting no ass.
So is it all about sex? Is that what it is? Because I don't want to listen to that language. But is this? I can't talk. Is that the message? Like a woman should feel like it's a privilege to be intimate with you. That's it. When we're talking about chasing, we're talking about towards the bedroom. Papa MJ, I'm trying to understand you.
It's no wonder why. You separate yourself from them, bro. Focus on you. Focus on getting your bag up. Get in the gym. Get your muscle up. Get your mind right. Because your mind and your mentality is what's going to keep those women in line when you're dealing with them. When you crash in the guts, that's going to keep you on track. So you don't get lost in the sauce. Hey, man, it's hot as hell in this car. I'm finna get in this gym, bro. Make some more gains. Y'all be easy, bro. We locked it.
Okay. Wow. All right, my people. So we are going to react to one more video and then I'm going to leave you guys alone. This one says, how to hack a woman's mind and make her chase you. So it's this similar topic. Please hack my mind. Like, how can you get me to chase you? If it's going to be, I will be honest, if it's going to be something very similar than what he said previously, then I'll just stop there.
Dance with her and stuff, and you like, oh yes, oh baby, we need to link up. What's up? Oh sure, yes. You hand her your phone, she put her number in, she calls herself, or she texts herself. It's like, okay, bet. You see her reach out and send you a little something like, okay, well, I guess she's thinking about me, right? What's good with y'all, man? I want to talk to y'all about a simple technique, all right, to hack a woman's brain. Anytime you're approaching a chick, this is what I want y'all to start doing, because, you know, what's funny, a lot of guys underestimate what a smooth game will do. This is what we fully talked about this on my King membership, but I want to give you guys a part of this game, all right? You don't always have to be the one applying pressure, all right? A lot of times, guys, you miss out on opportunities, and or even if you get the opportunity, the chick will forget about you quick. Not because you're not trying to be in her face, but you don't really give her a chance to try to attack you. All right, this is what I've learned. It's something that's better. Sometimes you could be on the hunt, guys, and sometimes you got your smooth pimping game, right? Slow grinding.
If it's gonna be sexual, like the whole time, I'm not watching. I'm thinking about ending it here, so guys, honestly.
Especially if you riding solo. To put some chicks on the back burner. You want to get the opportunity to build your rotation. Bro, you want to be seen out here. Okay, so you must put yourself out there. Not only are the women that you're talking to practice, so that should take out all, guys, it takes away all the pressure. You shouldn't feel like, oh, I have to get her number tonight. I have to smash tonight. I got to do this. I got to do that. Can't be none of that energy, bro. Can't be none of that energy. Women understand that a lot of guys are already presenting that. You separate yourself. You're out here to plant the seed. The seed is you get the point of contact, okay? You establish a nice little connection with her, along with the physical escalation. All you need to do is escalate physically one time, and have something decent that y'all connect on. Could just be y'all energy if you escalate physically, and that could be it. You get the point of contact, guys. You hit her up right then and there. You let her know, hey, this is me. I got your number. Let's catch up sometime. You don't give a specific date. You might mess around and ask, at the very least, okay, well, what does your schedule look like? You're planting a seed in her head. Well, my schedule can be a little erratic. I'm a little busy. You're putting the ball in her court. So how busy is your schedule? The notion is this, because when I use this, I basically pitch it like, hey, you have more free time than I do. So you reaching out is literally in your best interest. I'm more busy than you are. I have more things on my plate to handle. You should feel free to reach out if you got all this free time. And also, guys, you're nipping in the bud this playing hard to get notion, or, you know, the chick taking a long time to text you. You get a gauge of how busy her schedule is. Oh, I only work 3 nights.
I would be damned if a man said to me, you know, I'm busier than you, so you let me know, like, what time is... Is that what he's saying? 'Cause nah. I don't know if I can speak for all women, but for me, I appreciate men that ask me, like, oh, what time you available? I only got to tell him, like, once or twice, and then he's like, okay, cool. And then he plans a date, and he's like, okay, I would love for you to be ready at this time. I made reservations, and da-da-da-da. We talk about that all the time as women. We love that. We love a man that takes charge. What do you mean put the ball in my court? Why are we even talking? I thought I was practice. You just said that we're practice. What's the point?
It's a week. I'm pretty free. All I usually do is stay at home. But it's like, okay, so you got the time to not play games, right? You got the time to respond promptly. A lot of these women have enough time to do so, but they sitting here playing games with you, acting like they don't have all this time on their hands. Or the
Okay, women can be busy too. But here's what I want to say. I don't respect... There are some things that women do I don't respect, where they pretend that they're extremely busy, like too busy to text back a man that is clearly interested. Yeah, no, I'm not going for that. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. It's rude, it's inconsiderate, and it's just so unnecessary. I talk to a lot of men. I've talked to them, and they don't think that you're easy if you respond quickly. If anything, they appreciate when you respond quickly. Because the type of girl I am, if I take forever to respond, I'm going to say, hey, I apologize. I was doing something. But yeah, let's continue our conversation. Men do appreciate that. And on us, it just shows that, like, we're being considerate. You know what I mean? So don't do this thing, like this whole play hard to get. You're already playing hard to get and that's if you genuinely are not interested. There's nothing wrong with, let me move here because I should have done that the other time so that you can see me. I feel like as a woman, there's nothing wrong with showing that you like the guy back head on. I think that's what makes dating enjoyable, like more enjoyable and much more easier. If a guy shows me that he is into me and I'm interested in him as well, I'm not chasing you, but you already approached me, you did all of that, you're basically good. You're good to go. It's not that deep. That's why I'm wondering, why are these red pill guys saying, it's kind of like they're saying, why do I have to chase you? You gotta chase me. What kind of women are you dealing with? I don't understand. Because if it were to be me, a guy likes me and I like him too, I'm gonna smile more. I'm gonna be more approachable. I'm gonna text him back quickly. I might even text him first here and there because I like him too. But at the end of the day, he pursued me. Now, another thing that some women do that I don't respect. There are some women that do like the guy, but they reject the guy. They purposely give the guy a hard time. Those are the ones that you actually gotta, like, watch out for. They play hard to get, pretending that they are not interested. That's where you lose me. I don't appreciate that. As a woman, I don't appreciate that. Because what are you doing all that for? He already approached you. You see how because people like to act like chasing It's not a big deal. People online are making a huge deal of it. Men are saying, why do I have to chase you? Why do I have to pursue a woman? They're making a big deal out of it. So to me, it's a big deal when a man comes to me and is able, especially when I'm with my friends, he still gained the confidence and said, I find you beautiful. I would love to talk to you. I would love to get to know you more, etc., etc. If I like the guy too, I'm gonna... Yeah! Because I like you too. I don't see the point in taking forever to respond to you back. Because I like you. I can see myself being with you. I would love to see where this goes. It's like we're forgetting what dating means. Dating is between two people that are interested in each other. Man, woman, two people that are interested. They're both interested. So behave like you're interested. Because if that guy stops talking to you, because some women like to play victim. If the guy stops talking to you because he's like, oh, she's super dry. She doesn't like me. She takes forever to respond. She's rude to me. That's a king right there. I respect that. Because what did you do all that for as a woman? What were you doing all that for? You liked him. So why were you being mean to him? Why did you disrespect him? Why did you take forever to respond knowing damn well that you were not busy? What did you do all that for? That's mad weird to me. Let's continue with this video. But yeah, there's nothing wrong as a woman. You like a man too? I mean, he approached you. You like him too? That's it. We're good.
Simple fact that all these bitches got their phone in their hand. Come on, let's be real here. Let's be real here. She could.
Okay. Like, who hurt you? I just talked to my women. I said that it's rude, but calling them out their name is kind of crazy. Kind of crazy.
Could have got back to you, homie. She could have got back to you, let you know. She could have hit you up. How many women, guys, put in the conversation, how many times you talking to a chick and she over here like, oh, I thought you would reach out to me before this time, or, you know, you finally link up, you give her a chance to chase you, right? Give her a chance to chase you. They're afraid to put in this investment, guys. They be complaining, oh, you could have hit me up before. No, actually, bitch, you could have hit me up before. You're the one with the free time. You the one with the open schedule all the damn time. You don't work that many hours a week.
Straight ignorance. I don't respect that. Straight ignorance. There are women that work. There are women that do 12-hour shifts, 10-hour shifts. It can be a 4-hour shift. There are women that work. So what the hell was that? Straight ignorance. No.
These females will sit here and tell you, oh, I work 30 hours a week as a waitress or a bartender here or there, but they don't got no time to get back to you, homie. That's cap.
If you hate constantly being swarmed by ads, you need to download Pi. It's a free Chrome extension that blocks ads on all.
They're here or there, but they don't got no time to get back to you, homie. That's cap. So we nipping a lot of things in the bud when we plant these seeds. You make the point of contact, guys. Physical escalation, that's really it. You got to peel out after that. You got to make the connection and peel out. If you do that, I'm telling you right now, you'll find it a lot easier to let a woman chase you. You find it a lot easier to see what she's about, bro. You see if she's willing to actually put in some effort. And here's why it's
no. If you are a woman, you have absolutely no business chasing a man. You should not be chasing a man. Because I talked about this earlier when I was talking about Simone Biles. I'm not saying that she chased her husband, but I mentioned this, what I'm about to say, somewhere around that segment. You have no business chasing no man, especially because men will not forget. Men will not forget. Please remember that, and please understand that. Not only they won't forget, there are men out there, not all of them. You see how I'm playing safe? I'm saying not all of them. There are men out there, that will proudly share that story. And men are very smart. A large number of them will be so quick to tell that story because they know that it's not normal. Fight me if you want to, but I'm not going to fight back. I don't like fighting. But A number of these men will be really, really, really proud to share that story simply because they know that it's not normal. They also know that they're the ones that are supposed to approach women. We're not even talking about chasing right now. We're talking about just simply approaching the woman. They know it's not normal for the woman to do it first. We understand the historical context, like dropping the handkerchief. Did that woman straight up say to him, I want you, come here, boy? No. And this is just my belief. I believe that these men know that it's not normal. So stop chasing these men. Don't pursue a man. Don't go to a man telling myself, I want to shoot my shot. I think you fine. For what? Let a man be a man. And women be women. But at the same time, after these men approach you, respect them.
Hack, bro. His wife's a psychological hack of their brains. A woman, like I said, is afraid to put in an investment because they know when they do so, they know that they feel more obligated to continue it and to actually be serious. Take it serious. You know what I'm saying? She need to seriously be offering up some guts. She need to be seriously giving up some throat if you get to a certain point. Like,
that's disgusting. Like, I was cool. That actually made me mad. That's really nasty.
they're going to have to.
Is that all we're good for to you guys? Just giving up our body? That's it? We're not even talking about relationships. We're not even talking about love. He didn't even, I don't recall him saying the word love once. It's just guts, throats, bouncing. Like, I don't even want to repeat. Like, you know what I mean? That's all I'm hearing. It's all perverted. Like, what's the, it's all perverted. I'm in hell right now.
They're putting in. They have no problem taking advantage of us with our time, money, and because
not all women.
They're not putting in none. If you don't give a woman a chance to put in some, you know what I'm saying? Like, they not gonna feel like, oh, I don't really appreciate or respect him as much. She not putting in. Okay, she's not.
So I guess the male mindset is, you deserve my money, my time, and appreciation if you give me your body. For me to give you my money, you have to give me your body. For me to even appreciate, you got to give me your body. For me to talk to you, you got to give me your body. For me to feel like you're not really using me, you got to give me your body. Like, that's what it sounds like. It may not be what he's saying, but that's what it sounds like. What do you guys think? But that's what it sounds like to me. I'm not taking this well. It's not sitting right in my spirit right now.
Giving the hint of chase. She's not giving the hint of desire that, oh, I want to actually get out with this man. I want to see him again. And then when I see him again, I actually want him to be inside of me. And then I want him to be inside of me again after that. He was crashing guts. He was a drill sergeant tonight. I need to see more of him. I need more of those dick appointments.
Okay.
Guys, it's about a smooth game. It's about planting the seeds. Smooth pimping, slow grinding, all the way to the goal. This way you don't have to like spend so much. Like a lot of guys, here's where you screw up with building these astronomical rotations, or trying to at least, right? Guys be, oh, I'll be talking to 4 different women, and you know, I got 2 girlfriends and they don't know about each other. But it's like, bro, you got a mental headache on your hands. I don't know why you playing around with that. It's a lot of mental.
Oh, but basically believing that for you to have my money, for you to have my time, you got to give me your body is not playing. What are we doing all this for? Just go find a prostitute. Or is it not a good idea because you don't want to pay? You don't want to. But she's literally giving it to you, right? Why do we gotta go to a woman that's not a part of that? I'm losing brain cells, yo. Saying the quiet part out loud.
Gymnastics to juggle a lot of women. That's the problem. And a lot of times, guys, you really don't have the time to deal with all of them. You don't got the time to take all these different bitches out the same week and then spend 2 nights with each of them a week to give them enough dick.
It's all about.
You slow pimping and planting those seeds so she has an interest in you. If you start doing that with certain women, because you might not have the time to, like I said, you'll find out that the process goes a lot smoother and you're giving them the chance to actually give an investment. They see you as more valuable. They put you in a different category as opposed to the rest of these guys because they had to put in something to get out with you.
But what do you mean by putting in something? Are we talking about her body, or is there more to it? Like texting you first, and maybe I'm not listening properly because I did zone out here and there. What do you mean?
They had to actually notify you, or at the very least reciprocate the same energy. At the very least show that, hey, she finds you physically attractive, bro. She throwing the cheeks back on you when you dance with her and stuff, and you like, oh,
okay,
yeah.
Whatever. This is literally what I just said when I told you guys I'm trying to be one with whoever I react to and understand what they're trying to say. I just said that I believe that if you are a woman that is attracted to a man that approaches you, that is it. You can like loosen up now. Talk to him. Text him back quickly. You can even text him first here and there because he showed you that he's interested in you. You're not looking stupid. It's not one-sided. He's interested as well. He approached you. You're good. Where you lose me is where you disrespect him, you pretend to not like him, you ignore the guy. That's where we have a problem. That's it. So I agree with him on that. All that extra stuff, bro, calling women the B word is that's really extra. He's talking about toxic women, and we're not even talking about love. It's all this advice is based off of lust. It's all lust.
Oh, baby, we need to link up. What's up? Oh, sure, yes. You had her your phone. She put her number in. She calls herself, or she texts herself. It's like, okay, bet. Now she has a little bit more there. After y'all separate that night, unless she's willing to give it up that night, but after y'all separate after that, you just chilling, bro. You go back to the grind that you have. You feel me? Especially if you make a connection like that and you're so willing to just divert attention. You let it marinate for a few days. You don't hit her up instantly. You don't just, oh yeah, baby, I'm ready to get up with you. Bro, let that marinate a few days. All right? If it's on your mind, let me hit her up real quick. Let me send something light. Keep it straight to the point. See if we can make something happen this weekend or the next opportunity. Then do that. But you don't rush. You don't rush. A lot of guys want to rush, bro. Give her the chance to do something. Those few days, give her a chance to send you something, bro. That's all it is.
Send you what? This is where I need you to be descriptive. Not when you're being intimate with the girl. Send you what? Nuds? Because I don't want to say the word. Send you what?
And then after you send that link up, okay, give it a couple more days. Give her a couple days to think about you. Give her a couple of days to think about the next time y'all link up.
Oh, nah. If you don't talk to me for a few days, we're done. Because I'm on that type of timing. As soon as you show interest in me and vice versa, that's it. I will be texting you. I will be calling you. Probably the first night. We will be on the phone. And it's going to be based off of a love connection, not a lustful connection. Is this guy serious? This has to be a hoax. There's no way. Is he for real? I think this is like the craziest thing I have heard from a red pill content creator. The worst thing.
It's going to be like. And you present that 100% energy, bro. You present that 120% eligible bachelor energy. She has no choice but to want to push that forward. And when you're not in a rush to get the box, guys, here's why it's good. Because on one side, you're like, hey, I'm open if you want to give me the guts.
Okay.
On the other side, it's like, hey, I'm not in a rush for that. When you're not in a rush for it, when you're nonchalant about it, they seem to want to give it to you anyway, bro. So killing a lot of birds with one stone, so to speak, bro. Take your time with it, bro. It ain't you got to enjoy your life. And at the same time, you cannot prioritize these women like You just gonna be out here giving all your attention to them and effort, and they're not showing nothing. You gotta see something. It'll be more valuable to you if you see her put in some work, right? You see her reach out and send you a little something like.
Send you what? Send you what? Be specific. Be descriptive. Send you what? Are we talking about those pictures? No way. Oh.
Like, okay, well, I guess she's thinking about me, right? She want to send you a good morning. Hey, can't wait to see you tonight. Hey, can't wait to see you tomorrow. Let her send, guys, let a chick send something like that. You feel me? Let a chick reach out to you and let you know, remind you of how great you are.
Please. You don't need a woman to remind you of how great you are. And that woman is not even your girlfriend yet. Are you kidding me? Let alone your wife. It's different if you all are together. Y'all are not even together and you want to sit here and sit like a king and be told how great you are as a man and how... What kind of nonsense is this? Papa MJ, what's this? What's going on? He's not serious. No. No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let these women actually show you something, bro. That's what you got to get in the habit of seeing. Get a little patience about yourself, bro. Because you should just be wanting to plant them seeds and just keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Plant them more seeds, keep moving. Oh, it's another attractive chick. She feeling me. Plant a seed, keep moving. Just keep moving, bro. And before you know it, like, here's the best part.
Oh, okay. No. I got you. Man, we're one. I got you. So what you need to do, guys, look at me. Let me be Papa MJ. It's foreshadowing. I could be so wrong, and that's okay. So what you should do as a man is plant a seed in every woman. Seed number 1, seed number 2. Yaka kolona. Just keep planting seeds into these women. And then guess what's going to happen? You step back. And then these women are going to chase you. They're going to chase you. They're going to pursue you. Give it a few days. Those seeds will turn into plant and they will grow. That's the advice that he's giving us. I could be so wrong though. Keep planting your seed.
Just keep moving, bro. And before you know it, like, here's the best part. You see these chicks, because I run into these chicks again all the time, and it never fails. They'll pull up on me like they already know me. They'll pull up on me with the same kind of energy. Let's say I didn't reach out to them. Let's say another chick reached out to you first. You got out with her. The couple other chicks you might have met within that week time frame or whatever the case is, you put those on the back burner. You see them girls the next time, they come up to you like, oh, why didn't you hit me up? I was looking forward to seeing you, bro. Haven't seen you. Or, hey, stranger, and when are we going to get up? I thought you were going to. As soon as they start saying that, you'd be like, oh, I mean, you could have reached out to me. What was you doing? Oh, but I told you, I'm busy. I told you I'm busy, babe. I told you that. Weren't you the one with the free schedule? You said you only worked. You said you were a homebody. You always chilling at home. Yeah, but...
Okay, so if you're going to talk about women that are homebodies that don't work, then talk about those women. You can still talk about it in a respectful way. But to say if a woman is telling you that she works, I don't because earlier in the video, for those of you that just got here, he basically downplayed women that work. Like, oh, there's no way you work at this job or that job and you don't have time for it. It happens. It happens, and you're a new guy on top of that. It's not like y'all are together, y'all are in a relationship, and you're not even talking about love. Your intention is to smash. Why would I have time for you if that's all you want from me? That's all I am worth to you. Why would I spend my time talking to you? If I have a job and I work a 12-hour shift, let me sleep. You know what I mean? We're not talking about relationships here. This is all about sneaky links. This is all about lust, hookup culture. Leave me out the group chat with that.
They're gonna say some excuse, but you put them on notice right then, and I guarantee you that next following week, she gonna hit you up. She gonna hit you up. Be like, every time I see him, but I never get out with him. I guess I'm gonna have to woman up. And yeah, you're gonna have to woman up and send a message. It's more of them out here than us. If you a man distinguishing yourself, if you a man is becoming high value, you're really out here to make your blueprint in life. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm telling you. These women need to be putting in effort to see you. They need to be putting in effort to get with you.
Okay, and these are the men that will never, like, they're literally their lineage just stops there. They don't even have a lineage. So you keep saying that there's more of us than them. It will stay that way. These men will perish. Because all you know is sneaky links. You don't want to have a stable relationship. You don't want to be married. You don't want to create your lineage, create generational wealth. None of that. All you know is lust. Even if you do create a lineage that comes from a woman. Because you can't create a lineage by yourself, brother. So you and a woman create a lineage, let's say baby mama culture type of thing, baby daddy culture. It won't be stable. Unless your children, the generations after you, decide to stabilize it and do things the right way, get married, procreate, etc. These red pill men, ultimately they're gonna fade. This is just my suspicion, scientific guess, my hypothesis. They are their own generation. It's all gonna stop because they're not gonna procreate, at least not the right way. They're not going to create a lineage with the women that they actually love. Am I crazy to feel this way? Genuinely asking. This is wild. Lord. My chest hurts.
These women need to be putting in effort to see you. They need to be putting in effort to get with you, to get up with you. They need to put in effort to get up with you. No cap. And no, that doesn't make you a sassy man. That makes you an established man. That makes you a valuable man.
Yeah, you're sassy. You're sassy if you are a man that wants to be chased. Sassy. I can't imagine a man. It doesn't, guys, the way that it doesn't make any sense. A man being like this, and then there's a woman that's doing this. I really like you. I find you very attractive. But you look like this. Because you're supposed to be a man. You see how my brain is not computing this? You see how it's not making sense to me? We're almost done.
They don't got time to bullshit. That's really what it is. They don't like that. But that's too bad for them, bro. That's honestly too bad. Because we're not out here to just play games. You know what I'm saying? Part of being a man is prioritizing your responsibilities. First and foremost is you. You keep that up, bro. Keep the same energy all the way through. They got to know who the prize is and who they need to actually take seriously. There's too many women out here dating without a purpose. There's too many women out here that's trying to just use you.
But what are you doing? This isn't personal. This is the internet. I don't want to fight. I'm making it very clear. But men that think like this, what are y'all doing? It's talking about women are out here to play. What are you doing though? We're talking about the box. We're talking about smashing. We're talking about lust. We're talking about all these things. Love has nothing to do with it. So I have never heard of there's someone that I am smashing seriously. That doesn't exist. That doesn't make any sense. How do you smash somebody seriously? I'm really into this girl. We are smashing. We're taking it serious. It's demonic.
see what they can get out of you. Let her put in some investment. I guarantee you, I'm telling you right now, she will feel some type of way about keeping it going. This is how you keep the guts for a longer period of time, bro. I'm just letting you know, bro. Y'all be easy.
We locked in.
All right, my people. That's actually crazy. I always say that after a video, like, that's crazy. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you to every single one of you, even if you stayed for 1 minute. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Somebody asked me, what was the question? What's wrong with dark-skinned women? Huh? You're gonna have to scroll back. If you're watching the playback, I would love to hear your thoughts on whichever segment that I covered. I wanted to continue to be real with y'all and have these honest, thought-provoking conversations. Just like with the whole, especially like the dark skin segment, that one was really hefty. It even hurt me a little bit to just say it, but somebody has to say it. So I'm tired. I'm honestly tired. I'm just being real. I'm honestly tired of being like, okay, trigger warning. Okay, warning. Okay, I need to hold your hand when I tell you. No. We're grown. Let's just talk. Let's just talk to each other. Even if you are a child, I'm still going to talk to you straight. Because the world is a crazy place. I can't hold your hand through everything. So thank you to the children that appreciate my content. Another thing too is that with children, because somebody said, you're literally addressing children. I have to address children this way. Because we need to be tough on them. They need to be tough. They have to be tough. They need to hear the truth. They need to learn things. They need to grasp the world. Even I don't know everything about the real world, but we have to talk to one another. They need to hear what is real. We cannot be coddling these children. That's why you have children of today. Oh my God, it's like you have children of today that are walking around. They don't have a brain. Not even they don't have a brain. That's not a good term. Excuse me. They're walking. They don't know how to read. They don't know how to write. They don't understand. They know how to play craps before they know how to get to the library. That's what I'm saying. I'm sick of the fake victim mindset. There's another one because this girl said, I need to find the video because somebody asked me to find the video. This black girl that said black people love the oppression saying. They love being oppressed. Not my words. Another girl said it. But I remember I listened to parts of the video and I was like, I'm afraid you cooked. Because, listen, black children, right? You have black children that did not come from the best environment, right? I went to school with black kids that do not come from the best environment, but they're smarter than me. Their parents abandoned them, but they're smarter than me. They're one of the smartest kids in school. Why? Because they refuse to have the fake victim mentality. I'm sorry and it's people that are currently going through it. Not the ones like something happened way back then and then they're dragging it into nowadays. No, we're talking about black kids. Their parents abandoned them. Like the mom is a prostitute. The father is in prison. Those types of black kids. But they're valedictorian. Why? Because they refuse to be victims. Look at my parents, but you know what? I'm going to go to the library. I don't even know how to drive, but I'm going to learn how to drive. It's people like that you need to surround yourself with. I want my people to evolve. Let go of this victim mentality. You're not a victim. I'll be damned if somebody hired me because I'm black. Oh, because because slavery happened and because I'm Congolese, right? 13 million of your ancestors were killed by Belgians. White people did this to your people. So we're going to do this for you simply because you are a Congolese. I'm not going to take that. I am not taking that. Hire me because you believe that I can do the job. Same thing with these black women that come on TikTok and say, I'll never be as big as this white girl or that white girl simply because of the color of my skin. It's either I have to be 5'9" funny. I have to be funny. I have to be feeding into the black girl stereotype, like meaning like I have to be loud. Where did this come from? Why are we acting like there are no black creators that don't even talk in their videos? Who's Naya? I heard her voice for the first time yesterday. Look at Naya, the girl that does like wig reviews. She has a different wig every video. She doesn't really talk like that. Look at her. Look at how many followers she has. 5 million. Did she come on the internet and say, I don't even fit in. I will never be as big as so and so. She has 5 million followers. What's her name? Tatiana, the girl that did Imi, the girl with the long hair. She just got engaged. She has a big following as well. So you want to say, oh, but you know, if she was white, she would have 20 million followers. Look at Gabi, the guy that does this. He's a dark-skinned black man at that. A dark-skinned black man. But he's huge. He was in Bad Boys. Stop playing with me. Get out of this victim mentality. I will keep saying it. Get out of it. I will not raise children that think that they are under a group of people. I'm not going to raise children that believe that they're victims. It's a whole nother time now. It's a whole nother time now. You can talk to me all you want. You can tell me you don't care about African Americans. You want them to stop complaining. Fine. You can feel how you want to feel. And I already regarded the fact that what my people went through is not on the same level as what your people went through. Your identities were literally stolen. I said the other day that I acknowledge and respect. There are some African Americans, because I'm friends with some of them. Their last name, for example, would be Williams. They removed those names and they replaced it with X. So if your name is Keisha Williams, it would be Keisha X. Or if your name was Jason, a black man named Jason, instead of Jason Martin, they would put Jason X. Brilliant. And I respect it. Yeah, right, Malcolm X. I respect it. It makes a whole lot of sense. Because the argument, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was like the last name. Why do I have the last name of the very people that owned my ancestors? This is not even my name. My last name is supposed to be an African name. Williams is not an African name. It's referring to the slave owners. So I'm going to remove it and replace it with X. Very brilliant. It's up to you, African Americans, on what you want to do with your last name. But I understand. I totally understand. And I respect it. I support you on that. Because Williams is not your name. But if you choose to keep that last name, I'm not gonna look at you like, why would you have the last name of your slave owner? No. That's your choice. It's your choice. So I am not saying that we're at the same type of extremity when it comes to, because like I said, your identities were literally stolen. You were forced to be put on a land that had nothing to do with you. You were forced into America. So I don't want Africans from Africa to come on here and try to attack African Americans and be like, oh, you guys are this and this. Stop. In my opinion, it's not on the same level. We dealt with colonialism, but at least we can still say, I'm Congolese, I'm this, I'm that. That's a whole nother thing. At least we know where our people are from. These people don't know. So if they want, because I'm going to be very transparent with you. I was a whole nother thing back then. I was something else. Because I'll expose myself. I don't care. Because I'm a whole nother person now. Back then, it used to annoy me when African Americans would say, hey, I did Ancestry.com, so I'm 30% Nigerian or something like that. I used to get annoyed. But then, and the reason why, I'm not saying it's right. The reason why it annoyed me was because the African Americans that I was familiar with, they hated Africans, and I don't remember the reasoning behind it, so please educate me on that. But I knew that they were hating on Africans. They were calling us African booty scratchers when Ebola came to, When Ebola came to America, I remember that I was not breathing every single day at school because people were talking about, including African Americans. I had a sort of resentment in a way. But now that I'm older, because it's been years, now that I'm older, it's like, listen, bro. And if you are African and you feel what I used to feel, change your mindset. You have to understand where they're coming from. A number of them are desperate to know where they were stolen from. You need to support that. So recently, I had an African American friend send me her ancestry DNA results. You can choose to follow it. I heard that they're not accurate, but that is your business. I had a friend who sent me the results, and it said that they were like 80% Congolese. So I said, okay, cool. I found a website on you learning words from Congo, like Mbote, Sangonini, like all that stuff. I found a website. I did some research for her. I said, these are the clothes we wear. If you want to start wearing, for where my family from, we call it liputa, like African clothing. If you want to wear that, here's where you can find it. I gave her everything. You cannot blame these people, bro. You cannot. Oh, never mind. I misunderstood. It's okay. It's okay. Like, it's okay. I can see how it comes off wrong. Like what do you mean? Do you hate dark skinned women? I'm dark skinned. Why would I hate myself? I was just saying that if you don't find me attractive because I'm dark skinned, I don't care. I'm not gonna lose my mind over it because I know my worth, and I know that there are men all over the world that would love this. You know what I mean? That was the message. But yeah, so if you are an African that has some sort of resentment with African Americans, I understand if it's coming from, what do you call it? If it's coming from like you have resentment with them, like they called you African booty scratchers and all that. I totally understand it. But here's the thing. I don't regard those African Americans, and you should do the same thing. I ignore them. You call me an African booty scratcher, we will never speak again. We will never speak again. That's it. You disrespected me. You disrespected my people. Simple. So that's basically all I wanted to share with you guys. I appreciate every single one of you for being here. One more thing. I do remember doing like some type of like conversation on TikTok live. I'm never doing it again. I'm letting you know right now. But I forced a conversation between Africans and African Americans, and oh my God, it went so left. Some of you that are watching me right now, I believe you saw the live. It went so left. I don't even want to share some of the things that were said between each other, but I was like, oh yeah, we got a lot of work to do. We need to have an understanding. Number one is not superior compared to the other. No. So I want us to continue to talk to one another. I want us to continue to learn from one another. If you're an African American, you come across an ignorant African that are saying, we don't want you in Africa. You don't belong here. Ignore them. You literally belong to us. And I don't understand. We were all one. Demographics got messed up. Fun fact, like not even a fun fact, depressing fact. The reason why Africa is divided into 54 countries is because of colonialism. Correct me if I'm wrong. Europeans had this ideology, this BS ideology. I think it was like the darker you are, the smaller your brain is. Therefore, you are damn near property. Don't quote me on it. Please do research. Because I learned about this in high school. The darker you are, the smaller your brain is. So it's like they looked at us and they were like, okay, so these are basically animals. So they came. I don't understand how you could look at us like we're animals. You look at us like we're monkeys, but then you talk to us. I never heard of talking to animals and the animals talked back. Maybe I'm stupid, but they came, they colonized, like I said a couple times. My people, a large number of them are dead with their limbs missing. No hands, no arms, no legs. And the reason why they cut us, I'm saying us like I was there, but my people, the reason why they chopped them up was because of it was a punishment. The Leopold loser was like, hey, go get this material for me, you little monkey, and they would go. But if they didn't grab enough material as punishment, they would chop off the hand. Sick time. What a sick time. And some of my people were put in jungles. So if you want to search up Ota Benga, he was put in a jungle. If you look into, I think it was Belgian history, there were some of my people, Congolese people, that were put, oh God, I don't want to get mad. Some of my people were put in cages. And this was back in the 60s. Back in the 60s. But you know what? This is just me. I know my history. I know what happened. Oh yeah. I know my history. I know what happened. But I refuse to have the victim mentality. And I really want my people to be the same. This happened to us, but how are we going to move forward? That's the message. God bless every single one of you. These are a lot of views, more than usual. So thank you all so much for being here. God bless every single one of you. This is the last day of streaming for this week. I will be back on Thursday of next week. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Anisu. Thank you, Tilar. I'm trying to say everyone's name. Quietist? This is what it says. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Jenny. Everybody here, thank you all so much. Especially thank you to Anisu and Jenny and Lisa for watching the entire time. I don't know if you became silent watchers. I don't know what happened, but for those of you that were here since the beginning, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is the longest I think I've done a stream. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're watching the playback, oh, thank you, Mikey Lisa, as well. If you are watching the playback, continue to comment, continue to like, share, subscribe, and please click the bell so that you do not miss out on any notifications, so that you are aware that I am live, so that you are up to date with whenever I text y'all. Guys, I be texting and y'all texting. I literally type in the post tab. I say, hey guys, hey, this is what's going on. Hey, I'm gonna be late. Hey, this. Hey, that. So please, 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 please click the bell after you subscribe. Yes, subscribe. Subscribe. I love you all so much. If I hurt your feelings, do I say I'm sorry? Just know that I don't mean to hurt your feelings. The world is cruel, okay? So why do I have to be delicate? You know what I mean? The world is a cruel, cruel place. But you're looking at me and you're like, you're mean. Okay. Is that all I had to say? So yes, I'll see you guys on Thursday. Be sure to be here 10 a.m. Pacific time. 10 a.m. Pacific time. 10 a.m. Pacific time. Whoa. What's that one song? Hey, that's Mufasa. Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. Okay, no, for real. Please be here Thursday, 10 a.m. Pacific time. The schedule won't change. Jenny, I'm going to be so honest with you right now. I thought that, because I really care about Jenny. I care about all of y'all. I promise. I thought that I offended Jenny, and the way that I care about my people, it was really bothering me the entire stream. So I'm running my mouth, yep, but I'm like, is Jenny okay? Is Jenny okay? Like, is she actually okay? I was gonna tell my daddy, like, Daddy, I think I upset Jenny, and I don't mean to. I know what I just said. You gotta be strong, but it's something more personal. It wasn't like a general thing where I give my opinion on something and somebody gets offended. Jenny, that's my girl. Like, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. Like, I felt really, really bad. I'm like, did I upset Jenny? And I was looking, you can watch the playback, girl. I was looking like, did Jenny say something? Where is she? Why is she not talking to me? Yes, this is what I mean. Jenny, don't scare us like that again. Like, I was actually concerned. Like, did I really, like, run her off? Because I did it, like, I forgot what happened, but I was really, like, shaking. Don't do me like that. Sorry, Eric, Pierre, that's Mufasa. Eric, Pierre, that's Mufasa. If I were to go down that spirit walk, what kind of song would they make for me? I'm a nobody. What kind of song would they make for me? No, it's not gonna work. Natalie. No, it's not gonna work. I can't even. No, that was corny. Sorry, y'all. L song. Sorry, y'all. Give me one moment. Let me remove. It looks like I need to start getting mods. I think it's the time. I don't want to get comfortable because Saturdays, I know that any progress on the socializing, you guys! Okay. I think I'm doing okay. But let me tell you, I went to California, right? I went to church. And it's a church that I haven't been to in years, but I love my people there, right? You guys. It was time for us to introduce ourselves, right? Like we were like reintroducing ourselves. I gotta sit back. It was time for us to reintroduce ourselves, bro. And like I said, I've been going to the church since I was like super young. So they knew who we were, but it was like, hey, it's an honor to have you here. Stand up, right? So my dad grabbed the microphone and he was like, okay, here is my family. This is my daughter, my this and my that, right? Cool. It got to me and I noticed a pattern. When he introduced my mom, she stood up and said, right? My brother stood up. Right? Then it was my sister stood up. Then it came to me. You guys, I was so ugly the way that I looked because I'm so awkward. So when they said my daughter Natalie is here, everyone's like, no. I stood up and I said, I think I failed. You know what? You saying it's not that you... Bro. I wonder how I'm gonna look the day that I ever get interviewed. How am I gonna look? No! Hear me out. What do you mean I can't wave? I waved. No, I did it good. Guys, listen. I said... No! How am I supposed to wave then? I thought I did pretty good. It was just the face I made. I was like that. Oh my God. I need to grow up. I thought I didn't do too bad. Nah. I think it was okay. No, be quiet. I'm doing good. It was just a little awkward. It was just a little awkward for me. Just like, yes, thank you. I'm progressing. I'm doing really good. I think I got it. I just gotta lock in. Remember that nail salon story that I told you guys? My dumb self. I accidentally deleted one of the highlights, but whatever. My dumb self. The highlight. Jenny, let me. No. Listen, thank you. I did pretty good. And this is coming from my number one troll. I'm doing good. I waved. It wasn't like I stood up and I said, no, I waved. But the nail salon story, that one was really bad. For those of you that are watching me for the first time, you don't know what's going on. I am socially awkward. I can talk, but I am socially awkward. More specifically, I am terrible with compliments. Like when people compliment me, you're so beautiful and you're it's hard for me to take it. It's really hard for me to do that. So I'm like, thank you. Thank you. And I don't know where it came from. I don't know if it's because, you know when you're with your family has guests over, and they're like, Nata, do this one, sing this one song, or do this one dance, or whatever. Oh, sorry, I lagged. Yeah, when they be like, Nata, do this one song, do this one dance for the family, and then so I have to, I'm basically like put on the spot. I'm like, okay, yeah, here's the dance, here's it. Like, or sing it. La, 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 la. I don't know if that was my original, like the original moment where I'm like uncomfortable, because it's uncomfortable. Natalie, do this, sing this one song, do this one. I don't know. I don't know where it came from, but maybe that was it. I gotta lock in. I'm too old for this. I'm telling you, bro, when it comes to men, when men compliment me, I appreciate it. They be like, oh, you look good. Blah, blah, blah. I'd be like, thank you. But like I said, some men take it too far. Some men are aggressive. Some men don't know when to back off, because I told you guys, space. So I'm like, okay, thank you very much. And you see me walking away, and then you're not even soft. You're like, you're fine. Where are you going, mom? That's where I have to bark at you. Like literally, you guys are comparing me to Speed and saying that you're barking like Speed on stream. No, in real life, I'm not streaming. In real life, I bark at men. I bark at men. Men that are too aggressive. Men that will not understand that they need to walk away from me. So if anything, I'm gonna be a suicide bomber. I'm going to sacrifice my classiness. I will sacrifice it. Stop talking to me. At least be soft, dang it. They don't want to be soft. These men don't want to be soft when they talk to women. So I have to, if I can't meet that deep voice, I can't do it. I'm a woman. I can't do it. Women have deep voices. Y'all are so strong. I want your voice. Y'all are so strong. Because I'm not, women with deep voices are still women. Don't take it like that. I'm talking about, I'm the type of woman, I don't have that octave. I lack that octave. It's either I don't have a deep voice, so I gotta do that. Cause grown men can be scared of chihuahuas. You know how small a chihuahua is? But the way that they bark and bite, grown men can be scared off. That's the goal for me. I need that. I crave that. I want to scare you off because you're scaring me. But I got to show you that my guns will be... Yes. Suicide bomber. Because now everybody finna look at us crazy. Now let's say you bark at me back. Okay. Take my number. And I'm going to T-Mobile. Verizon. I'm going to change that number because now I'm afraid. You got that. Now I'm threatened because I said no to you. It didn't work. And I'm trying to, like, it's funny and all, but there are women that are actually getting offed over this stuff. It's actually insane. They're actually, some men, but I'm talking about the men that are not even that type. They're just aggressive. Yeah, if I bark at you and you bark back, talking about some, oh, you crazy, I'm gonna be crazy with you because I want you, girl. Arf! Arf! Oh, yeah. You got it. You got it. Here's my number. 702-778. Like, hell no. You can have it. Take it all. Because absolutely not. I'm not getting out of here. I'm barricaded. I'm not getting out of here. But at the end of the day, I would rather deal with that than deal with a bear. No shade. Because I'll never understand. I would choose a bear over a man. No one's going against what you went through. No, that's not my number. That's not my number. No one is going against what you went through. No one is trying to negate what you have went through. There are some awful, awful men out there. But to take it as far as I would choose the bear every single time because of how awful men are. Do you know how big a bear is? I literally said I was leaving. You might see some lag. Something is loading on my... Hold on. Let me just go here. I need you guys to understand something. What does a bear look like? And we're going to be for real now. We're going to be for real. We're going to talk about an adult bear. We're not talking about no little cub. Oh my God. Hold on. Hold on. What does a bear look like? Hold on. Y'all would choose this over a man? Look at that! Look at that! I'm actually terrified. This isn't funny. I'ma choose the bear. Look at that! Search the size comparison to a human. You know what? That's really brilliant. Let me do that. Oh, I had to fix something real quick. Okay. Once again, this might lag because something is loading. Bear compared to a man. Am I gonna see something? Hey! Is this real? Is this real? Because we said I'll choose a bear over a man. You see how big that man is? But no, let me choose the bear. I will never understand. Don't come on here saying just anything. Don't come on here saying just anything. I will fight a whole bear before I fight a man. Because just like how you can a bear and then the bear is gone, all you gotta do is shoot at the head. Pew. The bear is gone. You can do the same thing with a man. Shoot him in the head. The man is gone. He's not scary no more. Lifeless. So don't come on here saying just anything. I sincerely apologize for what you women went through. It's not funny what you went through. It's very sad. I heard stories. It's very upsetting. But let's not just say anything. Bear compared to a man. Oh, I put beats. Oh my God. L typing. You guys are not... This picture is this realistic? No. Oh, good one. Bear hugs. Cause some women, I have to call you out. I would choose a bear over a man. What is this? What is this? The man that is so terrified. Oh my God. Are we seeing the same thing? Oh my God. Here's another one. I don't ever want to hear y'all come on the internet ever again. I'll choose a bear over a man. Look at that. If it's a violent man and a bear, both are terrible. There's nothing wrong with just coming online and saying, hey, this is what I went through. This is why I cannot deal with men right now. I understand that. I hear you. You are traumatized. You went through something serious. I'm not gonna go. Do you see how I didn't laugh? It's not funny. But don't come on here saying just anything. I'll choose the bear Look at that. Lock me. God forbid. God forbid. God forbid. God forbid. Lock me in a room with 3 men. I can pew pew pew. Lock me in a room. You can pew pew a bear as well. Lock me in a room with 3 men. My survival rates will still be higher in comparison to the bear, I believe. Look at this bear manhandling. You see how big that thing is? Maybe I'm missing something. The women that say I'll choose the bear, are you saying that because you believe that the results will be that you will have that bear hug, like the bear is not going to be violent towards you? Or are you saying that because you believe that men are more violent than bears? And what type of bear are you talking about, by the way? We got to be specific. Who started this saying anyway? Because I know a woman started it. Who started it? Because we cannot be coming on here saying anything. I make mistakes online often. Did you see my stream? I was a mess. I was all over the place. I was missing out on words. I was losing my train of thoughts. I'm streaming. It happens. I own it. I take it. I accept it. This is the beauty of going live. But some people, I'm not even being a hypocrite. I've picked up my phone before and said some stuff, and people talked about me over it. Okay, cool. I said, yeah, I made a mistake here. I wasn't making no freaking sense. I stopped the video. I deleted the video because I'm like, girl, you weren't making no sense. But this, I'm trying to tell y'all, it's not making sense. If you're talking about, I would rather deal with a huge, because y'all ain't talking about no cub. You're talking about a violent man and a violent animal. I'd rather deal with a violent animal than deal with a violent man. A violent animal, if we understand science, a violent animal could have the instinct to eat your head off. At least with a violent man. I don't even know. Guys, I hope I'm making sense. I'm sorry I got off topic, way off topic. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. God bless you all. God bless every single one of you. I am sincerely grateful. This is the longest stream I have ever done, I think, on YouTube. So I'm glad that you guys, I saw some of your comments. I saw that you guys enjoyed the stream. And that means so much to me. If I didn't say your name, I'm sorry. But please know that I appreciate you for tuning in. I appreciate you for being here. And, oh my God, before you say that I hate dark-skinned women, please watch the playback. I'm starting to consider getting mods, but today is just day 1 of people really tuning in. Today is just, that is just day 1. Hold on, y'all. yeah, I think I'm gonna start getting mods. And what's interesting is that I already had mods in mind, so I'm just gonna select you. Actually, no. Actually, I'll wait until chat gets more active, and then once I see that I cannot like stop everybody, then that's when I'll start choosing mods. Anasu, you're one of them. You will be my mod. So yeah, guys, thank you, my people. Thank you. I got way off track, but thank you so much for being here. I sincerely appreciate you all. This is just the beginning. I will be live again on Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So please tune in. We will talk. We will react to videos. We will party it up. You know what I mean? It's lit. All right. Lisa, yes. Yes, I know. Don't worry, girl. I told you I was waiting for you, Lisa. I was waiting for you to come here. I was trying to find you somewhere like, Lisa, do you know where I'm at? I was looking for you. Trust me, you are one of my mods as well. I know who I'm going to pick for sure. Because on YouTube, when chat really gets active, you will need like at least 10 mods. So I got you. So yeah, thank you all so much for being, I said it like 5 times. And my mom called my name twice. And I abandoned her. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell so you don't miss out every time I post. Be sure to like. Be sure to comment. Even if you're watching the playback, be sure to comment. And did I say like? I'm a mess. You know the whole ordeal. This live on my end was low-key a mess, but thank you all for enjoying. I still enjoy streaming. And this is just the beginning. I love you all. I really gotta go. I haven't eaten. I need to eat. I'm hungry. Take care, y'all. God bless you. I will see you on Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. All right, my people. Kamata bizu. Mwah! Bye, everyone.